listening to the headphones.
I
don't have headphones.
Oh yeah, that's right. I hear it.
First time I don't have headphones on. Ain't that something?
It's all right.
All right. Welcome to another episode of the Industry DJs podcast. It is our first show in 2024.
Yeah. Welcome back, Kyler.
I am your host, DJ T Kid.
I'm your co-host. I'll do it like this. Give me a little bit more mic.
Really?
Yeah, just a little bit more. There you go. Perfect. Yes. Right. Once again, I'll do it like this.
Well, thank you guys for tuning into another episode of the podcast. Here you check us out on your favorite streaming platforms: Apple, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and the Anchor app.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, happy all of your holidays that we don't know about, and God bless everybody. But ladies and gentlemen, for our first show, man, it's a blessing to have Mr. Dave C in the building.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, one of the, and his beautiful wife, Marilyn, but she's here in spirit. She had to stay home tonight.
Yeah, she couldn't be here.
And thanks for the awesome hats, Marilyn. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. These things are nice, man. Fucking nice. Check her out. You want to toss her website out there real quick?
Cutting Edge Creations.
There you go.
So
Cutting
look
Edge
us up
Creations.
on Facebook. We have a website.
I'll add it in the live stream. In the comments.
You know, I was kind of curious because I'd be seeing Chicago house shirts and hats and everything. I'm like, where is everybody getting these from? Now I know.
Now you know.
Now I know. Yeah, awesome, man. Well, thank you again. Thank you, and thank you, Dave C, for being with us, man. Seriously, man, this is awesome. This is awesome, man. You have T-Kid over here, fucking a little nervous. After Mr. Dave C, aka Cat Williams, in the building.
I like to stir the pot a little bit.
Oh, I love it, man. This is gonna be an awesome show.
I wasn't that nervous.
Look, he's stuttering right now.
I wasn't that nervous. I was just trying to figure like what the hell are we talking about? But before we started the show, I was like, okay. I'm a little bit at ease, so we're good. We're good.
Oh no! Because what he said wasn't really what's gonna happen.
I know.
The shit's gonna hit the fan, my friend.
Well,
we're gonna have a good discussion.
We're gonna have a good discussion.
Yes, for sure.
Real quick, in the live stream, there's a lot of people in the comments already in the live stream already. So we have Myra.
What's up, Myra?
DJ Numo.
What's going on,
Unforgiven, Cynthia, Mackie, DJ Nez. Dave Morales.
Oh, fucking Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in the live stream.
We got a superstar.
You guys, not me.
Nah, man, this is all for you, bro. This is all for you. This platform's all for our fucking fellow sisters and brothers of the DJ world, man. So welcome. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
And if anybody wants to be on the show, hit us up, either myself or Alex. We'd love to have you on the show, man. This is for you guys. Yeah, more so me, because I'm the one who does all the bookings. So, yeah, definitely. It's only been a year since I've talked to Dave C, and it's about time that we got him out.
Yeah,
we got him up, finally.
Yeah, we finally got it together.
Yeah, fucking come to find out that me and Dave C, it's funny because I'm like, as I get older and stuff, my memory's starting to go. But, man, before the show, me and Dave C were talking, and, we're both motorcycling still. I forgot I even rode with you a couple times, man. So, yeah, we're both old school Gixxer fans, man. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, buddy, I love it, man. He's making me drool with all his fucking pictures of his beautiful bikes he's got, man.
Yeah, motorcycles and DJing.
Yeah, hey, bro, fuck yeah. Yeah, he won't know nothing about that.
Okay, all right.
You don't know nothing about that, bro. So,
all right,
man. So, how was your weekend, Alex? How was your 2 weeks that we were off?
2 weeks that were off. It was good. It was. I had a good Christmas. I stayed home. New Year's Eve, I was at Paradise Park for New Year's in Wicker Park.
Nice.
And then this past weekend, Thursday, I was at Prestige. Friday, I was at Club Escape. Saturday, I was at where the hell was I Saturday? I don't remember where the hell I was Saturday. You're making me think right now. I DJ so much. I'm like, where the hell was I Saturday? Sway Bar in Schiller Park. And then Friday, I was at Hacienda Suarez.
Nice,
so that's
nice. We're not even gonna go through my shit because I was doing 3 events per day. So yeah, that's a lot. So I'm done, man. That's my now I'm back. Now I'm back to like 1 or 2 a day, and I'm good, man. I'm good. But yeah, a Punch Bowl. We had Moretti's for New Year's Eve, man. Which I got the phone call, which was like one of the top events for New Year's Eve in the realm of Let Us Entertain You. So it was pretty good. We were slammed. We had a line wrapped around the corner at midnight, bro. I was like, holy shit.
I actually live maybe 5 blocks from there.
Why don't you stop by, man?
My plan was to stop by, but I had to go to work.
God, I'll be there in February, so I'll let you come by, man. Throw us up, man. I'd love for you to,
let me know.
Hey, share
like
the
I
tables.
said, I'm down the street.
I don't use an ex-DJ, though. Sorry, bro.
Oh, I'll use whatever you got.
Okay. See, that's what I love about you, bro. That's what I love about you. I see that you guys like the ex-DJ, so, I see that on a lot of your videos.
Well, I actually have a set of 3000s with a S7.
I'm sorry, I'm not that rich.
So,
I'm not that rich. Sorry.
All right, I have a couple.
I don't know about that.
I'm not that rich, bro.
I have a couple pairs of 3000s. So
Yeah, but he does rental, so yeah. So if anybody ever needs any rental, hit up Alex T Kid. He's got everything. Trust me.
Okay.
So how was your holiday season, Mr. Dave C?
It was good.
Yeah?
It was good. This time of year, I try to slow down on events because of my work schedule getting hectic in the wintertime. Yeah. So you'll see me do a few here and there, but I had a great time with the family.
That's nice.
Thank you guys for having me.
Oh,
first
man,
of
thank
all.
you thank you for finally coming through, man. This is a blessing, man. Seriously.
Yeah. But I would like to mention one thing.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure you guys know 3J.
Yeah.
Yes.
His dad passed away today.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
man.
I read.
So
I
3J,
saw
we're
the
thinking
post.
of you.
Yeah, man. Sorry about that, man.
And his dad was a DJ. His dad taught him how to DJ.
Oh, no shit, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, man. Wow. I'm sorry, man. That's rough, man. And you also told
Condolences
me,
to the family.
Yeah, that too. And then you just told me about Stan, man.
Yeah.
Old school
Stan
biker of
passed
ours, man.
away.
Damn, bro, this is crazy, man. This is crazy times, man. That's happening, man. But God bless all their souls, man, and may they rest in peace, man. And hey, we're all gonna meet one day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, there's
Right
only
about
two
that.
things promised: your birth, you shitting, and then your death. You know, have a nice day. You know, it is what it is, man. But yeah, it's scary times we live in, my friend. Scary times. So, Mr. Dave C, man, let's talk about you, man. That's why we're here, man.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Let's go.
So let's go, man. So I know you've been DJing since like BC, right? Before Christ.
Almost.
I mean, fuck, I've been doing it for what, 36 years? You've been probably way more.
No, I started in '85.
Okay, cool.
I started in '85, but see, and that's one of the things we can have a discussion about.
Not with him. He doesn't.
Old
know.
school DJs.
He started CDs. He started CDs. So when you talk vinyl to him, he don't know shit.
What the hell?
but even back then, okay. So when you started on CDs, you started the day. Let's say you started on a Monday. When did you do your first gig?
That Tuesday.
Well, I can speak for a lot of old school DJs, especially with vinyl. I started in '85, but I really didn't start doing events till a couple years later.
Okay,
Yeah.
so same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
You got to practice. You got to put in the work. You got to get out there and not embarrass yourself.
Same thing.
Which some of these new cats, they get a controller with a sync button, and then they go out and start doing the gigs. And I get it. You love the music. You love the industry. You want to be a part of it. And by all means, we need good DJs. But put in a little time and effort before you hit the clubs.
Yeah.
I get it.
See, back in our day, we didn't have YouTube.
Okay.
And YouTube don't lie.
No, you're absolutely correct. YouTube does not lie, bro. But yeah, I mean, fuck. It took me. I ain't even gonna lie, man. If I remember correctly, it was almost a month before I even learned how to hook up the equipment.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it was color coded, but I was 10 years old. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what the hell? What is all this? And one time I was watching Yo MTV Raps, and boom, that's when Yo MTV Raps just hit. Back in the fucking early
we
90s.
would rush home to go see it.
Yeah, bro, man, fucking yeah. Oh my god, I wish MTV would even show music videos. They don't.
They don't anymore. All
No
you
more.
see is ridiculousness on TV. That's all you see.
Yeah,
In
no
movies.
shit, right? That and 16 and pregnant, great. That's something to
I
show
don't think they
society.
still
Good
show
job.
that damn
Good
show
job.
anymore.
Good job. I don't even have cable anymore, bro. I don't know. It's too expensive. So I need to buy DJ equipment, not pay for cable.
You ain't lying. I'm addicted to gear.
Yeah, me too. As you see, me too. Yeah, we
And
we
you
have our
talking about
fetish.
me being addicted to gear. Listen to you.
Hey, listen, we could talk about motorcycles too.
That's fine.
All right, you want to talk some shit, bro? I'll show you. I got 8 leather jackets. I got race suits. I got
yeah.
I still got my Simpson shoes.
I got into an accident and I wore those suckers down to the nub.
Really? Oh shit! One of my buddies, I fell at the Grove. He fell at the very end.
I fell at the Grove. That's
you
where it
fell
was
at the
at.
Grove, really? Oh,
Wow.
at the end, right after the
No,
trap.
I was going about 80. It was about past the 60-foot mark.
Yeah.
And then just,
You. That was you.
there's pictures all over the internet.
Yeah.
I'll show it to you.
That
Wow.
was you.
That was
I
me.
saw that.
Yeah,
I
that
saw
was
that,
me.
bro. That motherfucker just. Yeah, that thing.
Yep. That was me.
Oh shit!
That was me.
I will never forget that because I wasn't there. I was supposed to be at that race too, and unfortunately, yeah, I saw that. And the guy, bro, it was you and another guy. It was
this guy Steve. I was racing this guy Steve, and he had no idea what happened. He got down to the end. He's like, "Where'd he go?"
You talking about Painter Steve?
Painter Steve,
yeah, Painter Steve. Yeah. Me and him used to be good friends.
I was racing him. Yeah.
He had the jigsaw. Oh my God. Yeah, I was supposed to be there that day. That was you, huh? Yeah. Wow.
That was me.
Wow. I heard you
talking about Peter.
Yeah.
He's the one who took me to the hospital.
No shit.
Yeah.
Bike. Yeah, I heard you totaled the bike.
We rebuilt it.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
We found a donor bike, which we won't get into that.
Yeah, I know about those donor bikes. Yeah. So, anyways, how about your DJ?
Right. So let's go back to DJ.
We're not going to incriminate the show real quick.
Police will be outside your door by the time we get done.
No, we're not even close to Cook County. Don't worry about it. We'll be all right. They don't come out here.
Crook County, you mean?
Yeah.
So what got you into DJ back in '85?
Music.
The
love of it.
Same here.
I mean, that's really, you find like-minded people, start talking about the latest house track, a buddy of mine, I couldn't afford turntables, so my buddy he got a set, and so then it was every day after school, we go to his house, we practice. He was trying to hit on my best friend's sister, and we were in his house cutting it up.
Nice. Good job. So why you had him diverted, you had the talk the whole time. Good job, bro. Good job.
Kept him busy.
Good job, bro. Keep him busy. Hey, put the steak in the other room while the dog sits there and eats that, and fucking sit there and just take over, man. Hey, fucking make him pay for everything. That's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome. So when you first started, I mean, how did you learn? You just practice, or did you have somebody that actually came and helped you guys out at that time?
My buddy was a little more advanced. Gabriel Rock the House, who's a member of the cutting crew as well.
Shit. Yeah.
He was a little more advanced, so he'd give us something to work on.
Yeah.
Simple as counting beats.
Yeah.
Here's a stopwatch. Count the beats. 120, 125, whatever it is. Here's 2 records. You don't need no more than 2 records. Blend these 2 records and leave them. Don't worry about the talking. Don't worry voiceover. Just blend. Just keep them on beat. Mm-hmm. The whole record, and then we'll move on to doing something else.
Nice.
You learn, and then you learn what a break is.
Yeah.
You learn how to count 8, 16, 32, 24. You know what I mean? You learn.
You learn not to vocal over vocal?
You learn vocal.
Hey, why does this shit sound like shit? Yeah, because you're vocal over vocal, bro.
Exactly.
It just sounds like fucking space, some sort of like an alien or something.
Everything's clashing. Everything's.
It's like, whoa, stop. All right, cool, man. That's awesome. So what you guys start off with, 12s, or you guys had 12s. Those? You had 12s?
Yeah. We started off with 12s.
So brand new 12s. Huh? Back in those days, they were probably about $600 a piece.
I bought mine slightly used for $350 each.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So, nice. And what?
And a realistic mixer, of course. Who didn't have the realistic mixer?
I did. I had one, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wish I still had those things, man. Those things are worth some money now. I know a couple. Somebody just bought one, found one on eBay and bought one, and dude, it was like mint condition. I was like, holy shit! And they showed it, man.
One of our crew members, Jack Master J, who's been around 100 years, he has every mixer you could think of.
Nice.
In pristine condition.
Nice.
Through his whole house.
Hey, ask him if he wants an 800.
He may.
Hey, I got a Pioneer 800 for sale. It's actually in my museum right now, along with the 4-track. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember that, man? A lot of people look at that. They'd be like, oh, my God, there's a tape deck? No, that's a 4-track, bro. That's a 4-track, bro. That was one of the first. Then right after the reel to reel, it was a 4-track. So that was good times, and then it went in digital after that. Good times, man. You ever use a reel to reel?
Negative.
No.
Negative. No, I
wow.
never did. No.
I would really. Wow, really? Mm-mm. You never touched one? Never.
No, never touched one.
Have you ever? You have obviously you have mixtapes out there, right?
You know how I recorded a mixtape?
Oh.
Record.
Oh, and you straight mix?
One take.
Wow.
And then you screw it up. You could rewind it, splice it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh yeah. You just hit record and just record right over it, but you hear that little bit of a jump. Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, bro. Hey, listen, man. You're one of the entrepreneurs, bro. You're a pioneer, bro. Because I used to fucking
I was lazy. I was too lazy to learn how to use.
Yeah. No, but that was for like those quick edits, man. You know those quick matchups when you used to hear fucking. They used to have the like Magic Feet in the background, and then you hear clip after clip every 8 beats. You know what I'm saying? You pop another track in 8 beats.
We would record, and we'd set up 16 of straight music, no lyrics, and then we'd take the recording, use it on the like. So you disconnect one turntable, plug the recorder into the mixer,
Right.
and then you'd play it.
And have
then-
another deck. Oh,
and then you'd
wow.
That's how
Wow.
you did mashups back in the day.
Wow.
And then you just
Fucking
fill,
A,
you fill
dude.
in.
And it's just common sense too, bro. It's just common sense, bro. That's just awesome. That's all. I never knew that. As long as I've been DJing, I never knew that. That is genius. I'm gonna try that just for old school.
You gonna try for old school
I'm gonna
purposes?
try.
That's the poor
It
man's
still
way.
works, bro. It still fucking works. I got a tape deck downstairs next to my reel to reel. As a matter of fact, I was cleaning out my garage. This guy and I opened up this box. I'm like, holy shit, nothing but cassette tapes and shit, crazy
Oh,
edits and all that shit.
yeah,
this guy's
yeah.
he's looking at him. He's like, wow, what's this?
I knew I got that cassette tape.
He's
Is,
like,
but like,
he's like, bro, there's museum pieces in here, bro. I've never seen. Wow, it's a tape.
just like the CD I found that she did for the radio that one time.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
That was wow.
Yeah, that was back in back in the late '90s, man. I did that mix, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird, man. Old school house music. So, man, that's all you did with house music, huh?
No, you know what? Actually, when I started off, I was house, but mostly hip hop.
Okay.
So that was my thing. I was in the basement scratching, beat juggling. I mean, as good as I could.
Yeah, of course.
Back then, I mean, again, you practiced, then you went out.
Yeah, we still do. We still do to this day. I do. I every once in a while.
I do too.
Yeah. See those? See those?
I do
baby?
too.
Yeah.
But not a lot of people do.
Yeah, not a lot. You're right. You're absolutely correct. They sit there and download music. I mean, when I do have, I've made a pact to start practicing again so I can come up with some new shit, man. But I don't know, whatever.
I had a DJ, and I used DJ
loosely.
and he's a really nice guy. I mean, I'm not gonna mention no names, but he wanted to play at one of my events because he had been practicing a mix and felt that mix was ready.
Was ready. Oh wow.
Okay, well, what if I put you on an event that they don't like that style of music? Or what if you need to deviate from the script? You only know that mix.
No.
I tried to say it as nicely as I can. Listen, you need to work on your skills more. You need to practice.
Right.
When you're ready, let me know.
Right. You put me in, coach. Put me in. Okay, cool, no problem. And then you sit there. I'm gonna put you on, but I'm gonna have you open when nobody's there, just to test you out, man. I mean,
But that's how we all started.
Yeah. Hey, some of us still do. Some of us still do.
I've said this. At some events, you may be the headliner. Some events, you may be the opener.
You could be the closer too. Yeah. It is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
Unfortunately, I don't have the opportunity to have lately. Actually, it's been a long time since I've actually mixed with anybody. I'm always used to, being on my own. You know what I'm saying, and just doing the full, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. And then just that's it, man.
Dude, I don't even know if I could do that anymore. I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, it's simple, man.
I give you guys props.
I got 10 terabytes of music, man. It's fun. It's fun to me, man. I mean,
lately, what driven my sense is me being there all night. I think the last time I could tell you the last time I did an hour set was at Underbar.
I don't even know how to do an hour set anymore, bro. I'd be blowing through music like you wouldn't believe, man. I blow through music now, so I mean, I quick mix, bro.
I'm the same way. 3 minutes tops, I'm out.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
I mean, and that's on the high
3 minutes, bro. That you're taking your time, my guys. I don't even give it a minute 20 seconds, bro. I'm in and out, man. I'm in and out, and it's cool because I used to get yelled at for that. That people, would you let the fucking song play? Do I look like a radio station? You want to listen to the full song? Take that shit out in your car and listen to this shit. You're at the club. People don't want to fucking sit there and lag on this shit, man. Just make it happen. Go.
Real quick in the live stream, and Facebook, actually on Twitch, we got Patrick Wade on Twitch.
Patrick Wayne, what's up,
my
brother?
And then also on Facebook, we got Victor Spinning Lopez,
Vic,
Gio.
what's up, brother?
Jimmy Helm. We got Don Carlo, Chris Lara,
speaking of
Freddie
DC,
House
brothers.
13, RS1, Jesse El Grandote.
Oh shit, man! Damn, see, you're a celebrity,
DJ
bro.
Match.
Holy fuck!
Bro, what you're naming right there is a who's who. That's a phenomenal list of DJs.
Rick
right
Guerrero. What's going on?
Jesus Christ, bro!
What's up,
Holy
Rick?
fuck! What? What?
So you have a lot of
oh
people on
my
the live
god,
stream.
dude! Dude, there's names that you just named, bro, that are fucking Chicago legendary. These guys started, bro, back in the horse and carriage days, bro. It's still rocking it. I mean, bro, these are pioneers. Fuck pioneer the equipment. These are the pioneers of Chicago, man. I'm talking, wow, bro.
Dude, on my
Holy
way
shit.
home, I had Pumpin' Pete hit me up saying, "Oh man, you're gonna be on that show, huh?" And I
Yeah?
said, "Yeah, dude,
Pete.
tune in."
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck, Pete. Man, dude. Wow.
Wow, last time I saw him was a
Wow.
few years ago.
Yeah, fucking Myra. That's
Yeah.
another one, man. Jesus Christ, man. Man,
I love Myra.
I love her too, man. She's
you
awesome.
know,
She's good people.
Myra's a great lady DJ, and when she was first getting into the scene, because her husband been DJing for
Yeah.
years.
Wait, what?
Her husband has been DJing for years.
Who's your husband?
Hyro, DJ
Hi-
Hyro.
Oh,
Hyro.
that's
Yeah,
her husband?
that's her
No
husband.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know.
So
you know
she
what?
was his promoter. She knew a bunch of people promoting.
So she's like, excuse me.
But when she, no, not
She's
at
like,
all.
let me take over.
But what she does, she put in the work.
yeah, she
She's
does.
practicing.
You know what she
She-
reminds me of? Lady Tricks.
Lourdes.
Yep. You remember Lady Tricks?
Oh, I know Lourdes. She's
Yeah,
great people.
Man, I miss her, man. I haven't seen her in years, man. Years.
We
years.
had a Holstein Park reunion because I grew up in Bucktown,
Mm.
and she was my camp counselor.
No shit.
Yeah, this was a few years, maybe 3 years ago. Or she came. I brought my turntables, and she threw down a vinyl set.
Man, she's dope.
Didn't skip a beat.
Yeah.
Just phenomenal. Still phenomenal.
She's still. I guess. I was just listening to the episode when we had DJ Hudat on, and I guess he was DJing at the Puerto Rican Fest. Remember he said it,
Yeah,
and we
that.
brought up Lady Tricks because he was like, man, I'll never forget her, man. She's such a great soul, great person all the way around. But I was like, man, I miss Lady Tricks, man. And he was like, yeah, I'm DJing with her at the Puerto Rican Fest. She's gonna be on one of the stages, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna be there on a Saturday. And I said, man, if you see her, man, because I was booked that day, I was like, man, tell her I said, what's up, man? I haven't seen her in years, man. She's such a great soul.
Lady Tricks is a ex cutting crew member.
Yeah?
And I don't mean like when you're a cutting crew member.
You're always,
move on, but you're
yeah.
always
It's just like
yeah,
a gang,
she-
bro. I
she
get it.
was
Once one, always one.
Her Miss Mystery were some of the first lady DJs.
yeah,
Just phenomenal people.
yeah. Well, we're talking about when you get into Psycho Bitch and Terry Bristol, and God rest Terry
Yes.
Bristol's soul, man. You know,
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah.
big loss in the industry too, as well. But I mean, those are some of the pioneers, man.
Yeah.
We're talking
Talking Medusas.
I was one of the
Alcatraz.
residents at Alcatraz. Man, climbing the wood stairs.
Yep.
Oh man, bro, that floor towards the end of the did it? You felt that warping?
It was buckled.
Yeah, it was buckled my ass, bro. That shit fucking felt like mountains, bro. Oh my god, you step on a certain part of that floor, you actually feel the floor sink. It was crazy. It was, oh my god, but that was the baddest place in the world, man. The old school fucking PV big ass fucking. I mean, the speakers were.
I know they're huge.
I mean, those speakers were huge. Those were 18s with the fucking. Or no, they were the show in Vegas. I'm sorry, they were at the show in Vegas, the earthquakes.
You don't find places like that nowadays.
No.
I have yet to find something that compares like to a Medusa's.
Oh,
Like I remember the first time walking into Medusa's.
No, we're talking about Medusa's Congress or Belmont.
No.
Belmont.
Belmont,
Oh,
Sheffield,
Belmont.
on Sheffield.
Yeah, bro, the long ass stairs.
Bro, remember walking up those long stairs in the main level. It was a fake tree, of course, but it looked real.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the floor, and from the tree, bodies were hanging from it. And I was like,
And the
I'm
little
home.
box all the way up in the corner
Yeah.
where the DJ booth
Oh,
was.
dude.
And then you walk into the other room and it was just like straight up fucking like hard like metal shit.
Go
bro.
upstairs. There was
Yeah,
house
the
music
grunge.
upstairs.
Man,
Everything.
Bro. Yeah,
Oh, dude,
Dave,
it was
rest
just,
in peace. That's another.
Dave Medusa,
Yeah,
yep.
Dave Medusa, rest in peace, man. I mean, man, some of the greats, man. Man, dude, wow, Alcatraz, man. Oh my god, China Club.
China Club.
China Club was the shit.
I got thrown out of China Club.
Really?
Got into a fight. Yeah, I got into a fight.
When you were DJing?
No.
Oh,
No.
you just went in there?
I was just drinking and got
Shit
into
got
a
out
fight.
of-
And
shit got out of hand, huh?
yeah.
Shit got out of hand. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Wow.
that's crazy.
Fucking look at Fat Man's in here. Holy
Yeah, Fat Man's
shit.
texting me right now.
Holy fuck.
He's trying to text me while I'm
God, my God. Dude, I am like, what? I mean, dude.
Mind blown.
Dude, you don't understand,
I
bro.
get it.
You do not even come close. I mean, we got a celebrity in the house right now. We got a pioneer. I mean, we got to talk about the Cutting Crew. I mean, because the Cutting Crew has been a band. I mean, we're talking like fucking, when they say Cutting Crew, it automatically Beat Street pops in my head. Straight the fuck up. Pumas, fucking Adidas suits, bro, them coming out, man, fucking just records, and everybody was always, man, dude. I mean, dude, you guys are still fucking my heroes, man. I mean, when I started, you guys were already up in the ranks, and dude, I was looking at you guys, and Rip and Al's the one actually who actually gave me one of my first starts back in when I was transitioning from 8th grade to high school, and DJ Magic was me and DJ Magic started off in 7th grade together. and dude, and just I mean, Magic's still in the mix too, man, and he's doing great. But I remember, man, and then Rippin' Al, and then we had Sly, and I mean, we had all those guys. I mean,
Sly
yeah,
was the
Sly's
man.
another one. Yeah.
Sly's the one who put us on the map.
Wow. Yeah.
He had already did it with Janelle's and Rainbow.
All right, so Janelle's, I lived right around the corner on Patterson.
Really?
Yeah, I grew up there. So I remember when you guys first started Janelle's, I remember my parents were fucking furious, bro. They were like, nope, they were sorry, I'm not gonna lie, but they were one of the ones who shut us down.
Sly kicked the doors open for all of us.
Yeah.
You know,
Sly and Al Stills and Arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked to Al today. That's another one I talked to.
Bro. Al gave me my break too, man. Long time ago. Al and
Beautiful person.
yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah,
Great guy.
really nice guy.
Yeah, great guy. I seen him pissed off a couple times. You don't want to piss him off.
I never pissed him off.
No, you don't. I never piss him off either, but I've seen people that did, bro, and I kind of like, hey, okay, I'll talk to you later.
And he drinks a lot of coffee, so he's high strung. He's always drinking coffee.
Yeah.
So before you get
I
into
thought it
more,
was something else.
so before you get into more detail about Cutting Crew, explain to the people who don't really know like the Cutting Crew, like how did it start, like give us a 5-minute summary all around.
Well, we're one of the oldest DJ teams in Chicago.
All right.
I'm talking in the realm of Hot Mix 5, of course, Chosen Few, of course. Who else was out
All
there?
those legend crews.
Yeah, so we were in that era. We've
They
been
were first generation.
Yeah, we've been around since I think 87, I think. I wanna say.
You weren't even
I wasn't born yet. I was
your
born in
your dad
88.
was partying at that time, okay? he wasn't even thinking about a kid yet, bro. You know what
I
I'm
was in
saying?
88.
Your dad was probably at some of
I was
these
born
guys'
in
parties.
88.
So and we've had legends go through there. A lot of people don't realize DJ Sneak was Cutting Crew.
Yeah, fuck.
I went to high school with him. We grew up together.
Where'd you go to high school?
Clemente, Roberto.
Oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. It's another birthday
West
place with
Side.
some amazing DJs,
Yeah.
man. Amazing DJs come out of my mom taught at Clemente for a while.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Miss Martinez. Yeah. So my grandparents actually, my grandparents lived right there on Oakley, right there in between Clemente and St. Josephina's.
I know exactly where you're talking
Yeah, right there on Oakley. Yeah, the fucking house is still there too, man. The guy who bought it, he rehabbed the whole thing and kept all the stone and everything, bro. I pass that house every time I want to cry, man. It's like fuck memories. Memories.
Yeah, I grew up in Bucktown and we sold too early.
Oh, yeah, man. Dude, it's a gold mine over there now, man.
yeah.
Fuck, you can't get an apartment under fucking $2
Expensive.
grand. $2 grand for a fucking
They could kill
studio.
it if you live over there.
Yeah, no shit, man. It's called highway robbery now.
So some of the other guys we had Mario Nonstop Nieves.
Okay. We were trying to get him on the
DMX
job.
DJ.
We trying to get him on the show.
Yeah, he's ex Cutting Crew. Pumpin' Pete,
Yep.
EMC champ, he's Cutting Crew.
Yeah.
The list goes on and on. We've had some great DJs come through.
You know who I talked to recently? Boogie Boy.
Really?
Yeah.
He is retired, right? I heard he retired a few years back.
He retired. He's still doing this thing. He's still doing this thing. He actually hit me up on Instagram. He was like, "What's up, Al?" I'm like, "Holy fuck, where the hell have you been?" And he's still doing some stuff. He's still
So the
I know there's
the
some people had a
specifics
fall.
are a little foggy.
Yeah.
But we were at the Battle of the DJs at Navy Pier.
Oh damn.
And he was unplugging Albert Ready to Rock. He was unplugging his headphones while he was battling. So long story short, I don't remember all the specifics, but we got into a big brawl at Navy Pier. And Sly's if you remember Sly, he was really heavy individual, but strong as a horse. And he was throwing people like rag dolls. Boom, boom, and we're just it was a fun time.
Wow.
Damn.
I worked for Sly when he had the store on Fullerton.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. We're talking years ago. I remember when he used to live on top of the restaurant over there on Irving Park.
Oh yeah, that's a little later though, right?
Yeah, that was a little later. Yeah, that's when he was married with that I forgot her name, but yeah, he was married with that
We
chick.
used to. So the after party was always at Sly's store when he had it on North Avenue.
Okay.
We would just after we went and spun, we'd go there and just get hammered. Yeah. I don't remember getting home half the nights. No idea. And I was like 19 at the time. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we had some good times. Yeah. Good stories.
I was that little kid that was hanging around with the other guys watching him. I want to be like him. I want to do that. I want to be fucking nah. I should have thought twice. No, I'm fucking around. Wow. I love what I do, man. I love what I do. We all
Dude,
do.
you guys are doing it, man. I mean, I've kind of laid back. I throw some events. I do a couple of boat cruises every year, whatnot. But you guys, I mean, you're on the grind every weekend. I see you guys.
Try to.
Yeah.
Man.
It's
Try to,
beautiful.
man.
Do you keeping
Busy.
it alive?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Busy.
Yeah. I mean,
Being
dude. I
busy.
mean, I've been doing this since fucking. It's all a grind. That's all we have to do. I mean, you know, you and especially after you get the taste of that big the big clubs, Medusa's, Alcatraz, China Club. I mean, the Riv. I mean, you're talking. You get that taste of it and you just want more, and it's like fucking you're in front of all these people and you're sitting there and you got the 4 turntables with the fucking PPD mixer and it's just like you got to remember the gooseneck lighting and you know, and then I mean, you know, they didn't have laptops at the time, and I mean, you know, you had a bench like you know, at Medusa's you had Dave actually built a bench so you could put all your crates because you were mixing there for hours on end, man. I mean, you know, and then he had all
to
ages.
Set your turntables up correctly.
Oh, with the rubber bands.
Yeah, you had to have something to absorb the shock.
Yep.
If not,
Yeah, I
Forget
remember
about
that.
it.
Yeah, well, Medusa's on Belmont actually had the carpeting mats under. When he went and he did a Congress, he actually cut them out and then he put rubber bands and the fucking things would just sit there and float.
Like
Because because he had 2 subs up. No, he had a double 18 sub up there and then he had a top, and that was our monitor. That's why I'm fucking deaf now. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Dave.
one thing we used to use hockey pucks, the practice pucks,
Yeah.
the foam.
Oh yeah.
Really soft, so we would put them under the legs,
Yeah.
under the feet,
Okay.
and that would absorb everything.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, we had little cutouts, fucking, you know, people, we used everything, bro. We used,
Yeah.
back in those days, you had
Penny
no
on
other
the, on the
choice.
needle.
Yeah.
yes.
Penny, quarters. We used to use quarters, man. We used to use quarters, bro. And then comes Envy. Dude, Envy was a needle breaker ever. Dude, thank God I always carried extra. I always had extra cartridges. Always. Because Envy would come and break all my needles no matter what the fuck you do. Every time he was a needle breaker. Yo, we all had that one guy in the crew. We all had that one guy in the crew.
Really?
Fucking, yeah.
More than one guy, really.
That's why.
So-
That's why. Afterwards, it's everybody. You had to bring your own fucking needles, bro. It's like you bring your own shit. You break
Exactly.
it. You know, or you bent tone arms and shit. Oh my god, dude.
So at the height of Cutting Crew, like how many members were in there? Like
Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, that's
A
hard
handful,
to say because
right?
we've fluctuated. I think we had close to
At
10 members at one time.
okay,
Now we're more. See, we're all old guys now.
I know.
Hey, watch your mouth.
So now-
watch your fucking mouth. All right, all right. Watch your mouth.
So we have a lot of guys that are not really active because they're not in the really scene that much no more. But we still get together for events, you know, block parties and whatnot. But not everybody is as active.
I get it. I get it.
You know,
It's
I beg to differ from when I see all your fucking videos, man. I'm like, wow, dude,
Well, I'm
all these fucking
He's-
guys.
he's-
Well, I mean,
he's
dude,
active.
you're right, but all of the other guys are. I mean, you know what I'm
Some
saying?
of them are.
Yeah,
Some
I
of
mean,
them
so
are.
a lot of them. I
So
mean,
and a lot of guys like a couple of guys do private events now, and that's what when I disappeared from the scene for a few years, I did private events because that's where the money was at.
yeah, still is.
Yeah, I mean
Still is.
that's where you're gonna
Clubs
make the
ain't paying
money.
shit.
No, exactly.
Clubs ain't really
we're
paying
gonna
too much.
talk about that too.
I mean, back in the days, I mean, you
I
know,
have a lot of questions. I want to get Dave C's input.
damn, he's getting schooled. Look at
No,
this guy.
I'm not.
We're taking him down memory lane. He's never even been there, bro. He's like, wow, bro, I can't even imagine pterodactyls, his needles and shit.
Really?
Pterodactyl, fucking, you know, yeah, we used to use pterodactyls for fucking needles like Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the rock as a turntable. Yeah.
God. Oh my gosh.
Good times. Yeah, you actually hear the crackle of the fucking record, man. Oh my God, I missed that, dude.
Yeah.
But the one thing I don't miss to do an all night party, 10 to 15 crates of records.
Oh yeah, that was the fun times, bro. That was the fun times. That's when you called and you had 3 dollies. You had to have dollies. You know, you'd fucking pile them up and shit and
Low
man.
powered speakers, you had to have an amp rack.
Yep.
Let me
I
ask,
mean,
let me
just
ask- dude, those crown amps
crowns. Yeah.
and the old school black and what was those the PV 800s?
I didn't have one of those.
Oh, those
I had
motherfuckers.
I had a
were-
couple of crowns.
Dude, those crowns and the PVs, those were the workhorses, man. Those crowns are still fucking around, man. Those things are still. Oh. So let me ask you one question. And here's $1 million question because I don't get to ask this very often.
Go ahead.
So, did you keep your sleeves or did you take them out?
You know what? That's a good question. I mainly take them out.
Old schools,
I mainly take 'em out.
old schoolers
And the
will know what I'm talking about, man.
The reason why I did because I had some crates that were on the floor that got wet,
Oh shit.
and a lot of the ones that were in sleeves got ruined
Uh-huh.
because that it stuck to it.
Yeah.
It started to dry a little bit, and I couldn't hardly get that stuff off.
So when I'm talking about sleeves, I'm not talking about the outer. I'm talking about the inner sleeve. Yeah, the inner sleeve. Okay.
No, the outer sleeves. No, the inner sleeve. The little thin.
Yeah.
The
thin
paper.
cellophane,
right,
plastic.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they'll mess up the vinyl.
Yeah. Really? Okay, cool. Yeah, because I hated those things. I got so many paper cuts.
Yeah,
Fucking paper cuts, and then you can't get them. You can't get them back in because they hit the and you're trying to quick mix. So fucking, it's like fuck it, whatever, man. Yeah, dude, I hated those. I don't get the chance to ask those. These are interesting questions, man.
Mainly took them out, and if it was a record that I didn't use a lot, and I wanted to make sure that it stood as pristine as possible,
Yeah.
I would keep them in the sleeves. And then I started buying records and not even open. Like I have like 2 full crates of records that are never been opened.
Holy shit.
All brand new. And it's with like my buddies, DJ Flick. You know DJ
Yeah,
Flick?
yeah.
He called me up, hey, I got a crate of records. I never opened them. I'm like, bring them.
Yeah.
I didn't just bring them.
Yeah.
Let me know how much you want.
Yeah.
Bring them. They're unopened. Bring them.
Yeah. Another DJ just hit me up, man. He's got a bunch of records he might be wanting off, man. I'm debating if I should think. I was thinking about it, but I mean, I still have my collection downstairs, but it's not as much because a lot of it got ruined in a flood, and I just said, fuck it, man. I just forgot about it at my parents' house, and my parents' house, flooded in the basement, and I was like, fuck. Like 10 crates got ruined, completely ruined. I was like, they got warped, and they were all moldy and shit, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, it's done.
Real
Thank
quick,
God for a Serato.
real quick in the live stream, we had Gino Rocket Romo in the live stream.
Holy shit!
What's up, Gino?
God, see, this is what I'm seeing. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. I'm bro. Holy shit.
House 13, RS1.
Stop. I'm taking off my headphones. I don't want to hear this no more, bro.
Danny Lasers, DJ Raggle. What's going on, sir?
Raggle.
So,
What's up, Liza? What's going on, kiddo?
what's up,
My name's
Liza?
Fucking Gino Rock and Romo, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, and I'm not
Let
saying
me tell you something, bro.
No.
Let me tell you something, bro, okay? I don't know
not
who the fuck
because
you
he's
think
on.
you are, bro.
Let me tell
All
you
right?
something. No,
one of the nicest guys you want to meet.
Yeah, bro, and he'll
really
fix your
is.
teeth.
He really, oh yeah.
He can knock them out or he'll fix them. Depends.
Okay, so we were at an event. We were at a fundraiser for Julia.
Yeah.
And I had just got a cap or something on my tooth.
Yeah.
And it broke. So I go running to Gino in the middle of the party. I'm like, dude, I hate to do this to you, but can you look at this real quick?
Dude, back in the DJ booth, he's like, as somebody walks in, as you see fucking there,
Oh,
and
dude.
Gino, as he's on his knees like this, and Gino's looking down and just walks
I was
in.
like,
That's
I paid a lot of money for that. And I was like, dude, is this going to be okay? He's like, oh, yeah, you're fine. The sutures, something with this and that. I was like, you're fine. I said,
Oh,
man, thank
God.
Bro, you couldn't make this shit up if you wanted to. This is great, man. I mean, fuck, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I hate to bother you, man, but you got a flashlight. I need you to check.
I'm like, dude, my mouth.
This is great, man.
Oh,
This is
my
great.
goodness.
This is great.
So I wanna pick your brain, Dave C. Like, do you remember like your first actual club gig back in the 80s?
Daytona Club.
Oh,
Okay. Do you remember that experience? You remember that experience?
I remember being nervous as heck.
Okay.
Nervous as heck. Put in the needle, my hand was shaking. Till about maybe 5 minutes into it or so, then you kind of settle into it. But
so you were spinning hip hop and house at that time?
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So what, and I think the younger people wants to know this, coming from like a vet like you, like how did you get your name out there?
Back in days, man,
Back
they
in
had,
the-
we,
yeah,
had-
like I
we
said,
sent out
it's-
pigeons and shit.
Right.
Yeah,
it's-
right.
Right.
Well, for us, again, Sly kicked down the door for a lot of us. My original name wasn't Dave C. I was Devastating Dave.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, wow.
Devastating Dave. That's
I remember
you,
that.
You see the old school flyers. That's a lot of people are like, man, I don't quite remember Dave C. That's because I wasn't Dave C back
Yeah.
then. But when I came back from doing weddings and stuff like that, and I started doing events again, I'm like, I'm a little too old to be calling Devastating. I was like, and those that still have their DJ name, nothing wrong with it.
Hey,
But
I'll
I
do it
just
like
felt
this.
a little too old, and I was like, I'm just gonna go by Dave C. That's it. Just
That's cool. That's cool. But everybody knows you, man. I mean, you're.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
rebuilt the brand up.
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, how did you pretty much build your brand?
It's
back
kinda like-
then
it's kinda like Room
until,
7, bro.
Almost everybody everyone.
It's kind of
knows
like these
Dave
clubs
C.
that shut down and then they just they rebrand themselves supposedly, but you walk in, it's the same club with a different name.
Yeah, well,
Same guy, different name.
Yeah, You change the name, but you still have the contacts.
Yeah.
You still know the people.
Yeah.
So when I started to go back and do events again, it wasn't hard for me to get booked because I know guys. Oh man, you're back playing again. Okay, you got to come down. I'll go support. And the first thing they say, oh, you're playing. Okay, cool, man. You got to come out and spin a set. So and then you just
Build that relationship
build
there.
it. Yeah.
Now let me ask you a question, man, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. But were you guys getting paid back in the day?
$30 a set.
Well, yeah, but $30 back in the 80s.
Back in the 80s,
Back in the
30
80s.
something.
Some guys are doing it for free now, so don't feel bad, okay? And then we're in 2023, 2024. So you're okay. You're okay. You're
$30
okay.
is like $30 is probably like $100 back in the 80s.
Bro, you were walking out, bro. You buy everybody Donald Dukes,
Right.
bro. Donald Dukes is on me.
Like
Remember Donald Dukes?
Drinks is on you with $30 back in the day.
Yeah, well, that's what it was. We go get 40 or whatever. You
Yeah,
know,
some Mad Dog
some Boone's
2020.
Farm, yeah. And that was
Mad
it.
Dog 2020 have heartburn for days.
Yeah.
Oh
Wow.
my God, bro.
Damn. Woo, that's crazy, man. You making me think now. Back then, when inflation was so different back then. Shit.
Everything was different back
I know,
then, bro.
Obviously,
I mean,
everything was
you got to understand something too, and just like Dave said,
being,
man.
obviously being a DJ back then is different than being a DJ now, and we're gonna definitely
whole
we're gonna talk
industry
about
is
that.
different.
We're definitely gonna talk about
Promotion
that.
was different.
Yeah.
We used to have to go up and down the busy streets and hang posters, flyers,
Yeah,
posters.
he does. Yeah, I told him about. I told him about the
Yeah.
staplers.
And then if the cops see you, go rip them all down.
Yep, every single one of them, or you're gonna get a ticket for every one we find.
Go to the high school, pass out flyers.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
Yeah,
Lane Tech, Gordon, Clementi,
Yeah.
fucking, you went everywhere, bro. And that back in those days is the high schools were actually doing parties too as well.
Yeah.
St. Benedict's, Gordon, fucking Good Counsel, all that shit, man. And that was, those were every weekend things, man.
My
There was
first
a lot-
battle was at Clementi.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow. In the gym, in the gym,
In
right?
the lobby. No, we
Oh,
did
in
it in
the
the
lobby?
lobby.
Oh
yeah.
no shit.
Yeah, battle of the DJs in the lobby.
What?
that's crazy.
Dude, you know what I want to find? Those helicopters, old school fucking 6 and 4 head helicopters, remember? With the fucking, remember the circle lights? Remember? And they used to spin and you used to be able to host those? You don't remember the helicopter lights? Bro, oh my God.
If
man.
I see him, I
Yeah,
probably.
you see them. I think American DJ just pulled them back out, man. But man, just those and the Avengers. The Avengers that used to fucking with
Dude, I just got rid of one not long ago.
Why? Why?
What do I need it for?
Bro,
It kept blowing out the light.
I don't care. Put the shit on your wall, man. It's a museum piece.
It was an Avenger 2. It was,
Oh, come on. Man, you broke my heart, bro.
yeah, it kept blowing the light. I'm
I
like,
don't
why
give
am
a
I still holding on to this thing?
Bro, I would have put a candle in that bitch.
Right?
I would have put a candle in that bitch. Fuck it. Oh, man, bro. Oh, my God. The lighting back in the day was cool, man. Those were cool. The park cans, those park cans used to make you fucking sweat, bro. You're talking about heat, dispensing heat back in the day, bro, on those things. Fucking, you sit in front of there and get a tan.
All right, so I feel like I should ask this question because we're gonna get into a conversation that we might what's the word I'm looking for?
People off?
Maybe. Chicago's been saturated with so many DJs. Why do you think that is?
Because DJing's too easy now.
Okay. Explain. Well,
Yeah.
obviously we know it is easy. You could buy a fucking controller at Guitar Center and hey, you're a DJ.
No, not everybody, man. I've known a lot of people that
go to a DJ store, buy a controller, download a bunch of music. Hey, you're a DJ. That's pretty much it.
fuck half these guys use fucking Spotify. What are you talking about?
I mean,
They don't even DJ anymore, bro. They sit there and fucking, oh, well, here's a good one, and they just press play, put it into a fucking mix, and now it's fucking Spotify will fucking mix it for you.
you do that too.
So
Pop in there.
one of the things I say it's easy. Of course, everyone talks about the sync button. Hot topic, hot topic.
Well, hey, we'll get up on top of that too.
Well, but learn the craft.
Someone said
Use
that.
something like a sync button as a tool, not a crutch. And this is what I mean by that.
because into all right, because I got the Rev 5. I don't know if you've heard about the Rev 5, but the Rev 5 is the newest controller from Pioneer, and it's more based upon stems and a whole bunch of different stuff, and it also does record box. But that has a new transition feature to where you can actually take any track and it'll transition up or transition down. But in order for you to use it, you have to hit sync. It's got to go internal because the sync will count. We'll count it for you.
I think the
So,
Rev 5 has that. I
That's
mean, the
what I
Rev
said.
7. I'm sorry, the Rev 7.
no, the Rev 7 does not. Rev 5 is the first one to have it. So, and then all the new controllers that are coming out have a lot of features that are coming out to where you wouldn't be able to do that live. There's no way. I mean, there's ways if you're Dave C or Qbert or something like that, you know, you'd be able to pull that shit off. But I mean, to some of these other people, they're looking at you like, you know,
If you're and I know guys that'll play 4 tracks at a time.
yeah.
Okay. Then sync is understandable. Okay, you're syncing 2 and you're blending 2, whatever the case.
Stop
may
that, man. I've seen guys do that for turntables
be.
live.
Okay, but I
But they
I
don't
make
use
an
the sync. They
exception.
use a loop.
No, they don't even use the loop. There was no loop back in the day. There was nothing on. You're
about
talking
now,
about
though.
straight analog. No, I'm talking
Okay.
about back in the day.
Okay.
I'm talking about back in the day. There was a lot of
But-
guys.
Why are people syncing with only 2 records when you're blending 2 records? And the BPM's in front of you, the waves in front of you. Why do you need that button? You need that button because you're not skilled yet. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But again, going back to what I said, stay home and practice. Learn the craft because it's an art. Then come back out. Use it as a tool, not a crutch, and you'll be fine. And people say, oh, well, Jazzy Jeff, he said it's cool. Jazzy Jeff is like a Pumpin' Pete. Their style of DJing is not a house music style of DJing.
Right.
Jazzy Jeff said, sure, use the sync button. Why? Because he's beat juggling. He's scratching. He's doing stuff that he's not worried about the blend. He's worried about the performance.
Right.
Dude, you're blending 2 records.
And it's house, bro. Which
And
is
it's house.
I mean, it can go into a 64. I mean, a 64 BPM in the front.
New house music tracks are made for DJing.
Yeah. So what
Intros, out,
Outro, yep.
everything.
Yeah.
What do you need that button for? You need that button because you're not ready.
Yeah.
Go get ready and then come back. That's all. There's not to diss anyone, but
And that's for
I
help.
take this serious. I've been doing this many years.
We all
like
do.
you do, like you do.
No, fuck
And
him.
people say, "Oh, well, you know, don't harp on the sync button. They ain't no big deal if the guy uses it." Yeah, it is because if he's too lazy to put in the work, and he's taking a gig from you that works at it, he's taking a gig from you that works at it because he's undercutting.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that too.
I mean, but right? I mean,
Yeah,
there is legitimate reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learn the craft, put in the work, pay your dues, and it'll come.
Right. Hey,
Good night, everybody.
I love you, Dave, bro.
Been getting blown up on the way home.
Nah, you're fine. No, bro, you know what, dude, I get it. I mean, you know, shouts out to one of our brothers, Switch. He's teaching. He's doing some teaching, and so is another brother, K City. And these guys, they've been telling us, man. I mean, they take their students, and the students have laptops in front of them. You know what they do? They turn around and they take a cover and they put it on top of the laptop. You're not
If
looking
you
at
hit
that.
the space bar on the laptop for Serato,
You don't see the waveforms.
you don't see the waveform.
No shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you don't see the waveforms.
Yeah.
I do that all the time as a mistake. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Because I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's
Yeah,
the
you
way
hit the
for it.
space bar because it goes into the different skins or the different aspects of
Different
how
modes.
the waveform is. Yeah.
Vertical, horizontal,
yeah.
double
I got
stack.
And reading what Patrick says about the DJs have to learn on vinyl, he's right. You don't have to learn on vinyl. You can learn on a controller. You can learn on anything.
Yeah, you're right.
Use your ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I started off on CDs. I started DJing 07. So
CD's nuts.
Shut up. I started off on CDs.
Try carrying vinyl.
So okay. I
My
know.
back still hurts from all that.
So I started off on CDs. So, you know, me learning the beat count and all that stuff, you know, I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit difficult to learn. But obviously I got at it, and I didn't even, my first gig was in 2 years later, 2008.
And what's wrong with that? If you truly love this, there's nothing wrong with that.
My first live gig was like out of my house was 2008, because I remember for 2 years I used to like throw house parties at my house because my mom was barely home. So that was it.
Fucking spoiled bitch.
Shut up. But my first my first residency.
Those are the daytimes we used to go to. That was
But my first-
ever
I
since
miss
that was
those
him.
daytimes.
Oh my god,
But
bro.
my first residency was in 08. It was at Zero Gravity, and I was playing nothing but straight house and techno the whole time. So that's
Black guy playing techno. Wow.
Shut up. So that's how I learned
House of God.
that's how I was learning how to count the beats and all that stuff. But then, you know, I took the craft seriously, and then look where we are right now.
Now, did you ever get into techno?
In the 90s, I dabbled a little.
Okay.
You know, who was Elvis?
Yeah.
Of course, everybody loved that.
Yeah, that was a shit.
But no, not really.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
A lot of
really
the house
much
guys
into
didn't transition to that, man. They kept it
Yeah.
kind of, they kept it that newer, that newer house stuff. But
a little
yeah.
too fast for
Yeah.
me.
Really?
Like Hard House.
It is too fast.
Hard House.
Hard
House is awesome, but it's too repetitive.
Yeah.
And it's the same BPM. You're gonna get 130. You don't even need a pitch control when you're playing Hard House because it's all around the same exact BPM.
Yep. That's true.
I'm gonna piss some other people off.
Yeah, I think Fat Man. I think you pissed off Fat Man.
No, Fat
You love
Fat
sync.
Man's a blend
No, I know.
expert.
I mean, dude, you're these guys that are sitting there laughing about the sync, man. I mean, these guys are all, like I said, these guys are pioneers. These guys, fucking dude, they could probably be mixing in their sleep. You know what I'm saying? They could probably sit there and hold a fucking straight conversation with you and still be on beat.
So, Dave C. So you've been in this game for over decades now. So what changes have you seen in the industry since the 80s, the 90s until now in terms of, events, venues, promoters, all that good stuff?
Promotion is 1,000 times easier, and all you need is your
It's
phone.
phone technology.
So I mean, it took a lot of the footwork out of it. Just the
Personally,
evolution
what
of
have you seen?
equipment. I mean, just you can go on and on. There's so many changes, but yet the basics are the same. Making connections, building relationships, working with individuals.
Being fucking humble.
Yes, being approachable. Yeah, I mean, definitely.
Yeah. I think so. Is that like what? Like, how did so many people decide to know who Dave C is? Like what was your your approach when you start working with a whole bunch of other people, venues and stuff like that?
I treat everybody the same, whether it's a guy just learning or it's Gene Hunt.
Okay.
Treat him the same. Treat him with respect. Treat him with decency. Treat him like a human being.
Some of these
People
new
want to work with you.
Some of these new DJs need to take some notes.
Hey,
Someone told me that nowadays when they talk about these new DJs are talking about taking DJ lessons, that they're learning like PR, like publicity, like how to market yourself on Facebook, how to this. That's all fine and dandy, but that's like at the end of the lesson.
yeah. Learn the craft. See if you could even do the craft before
Exactly.
Don't put the horse don't the carriage before the horse per se. Buy the horse first and make sure the fucking horse is healthy enough to carry that. You know what I'm saying? But actually, Patrick Perez, man. No more printing flyers. You know what, dude? I could still smell Prano printing in my nose.
Dude.
For some reason, bro, it's like napalm in the air, bro. Sometimes I'll be driving around and be like, smells like fucking Prano printing out here, bro. I don't know why.
We would go pick up the posters and go right down North Avenue, start hanging them up. Boom, boom,
Bro,
boom,
that
boom,
fucking
boom.
ink was so fresh. Hey, make sure you don't shit me.
Yeah.
The ink's still fresh. Wow, man. Oh my god.
I mean,
those stairs. The stairs at Prano.
Oh, dude, it was I thought it was gonna something was gonna fall on me or something in that place.
Yeah.
Dude, he had shit everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And then you walk on the stairs and you got 1,000 pounds of fucking paper right over
That's
your hand,
wild. That's
and you feel the
crazy.
fucking staircase just fucking. Oh my god, man. Good times, man. Oh, good times. North Avenue. You had to double park because there was never parking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, loved it.
what was that? To pick up the flyers when on the Thursday? No,
You pick them up.
no.
You try to get them in. They were actually fast. They were.
I was about to say, what was their
Yeah,
turnaround
probably like
time?
a turnaround time, like two to 3 days.
Okay.
He'd call you up and could be during the week, anytime. When he got him done, he'd call you up. Hey, come pick him up.
Yeah, like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, I'm done. Where you at? I just got. And back in those days, it was beepers. So you have to, beepers.
my God.
Nobody had cell phones. It was all beepers. Beepers and voicemails, bro.
Stop at the payphone.
Oh man,
You ask,
dude.
you ask these millennials what's the payphone, they'd be like, "What?"
Yeah, right. That's crazy,
Right?
Ask him what a rotary phone is. Dude, we were watching Scream. All right, the first Scream, and my son was watching it with
Oh, yeah,
us.
you told me this
and my
story.
son, and you remember when she picked up the phone and it was the cordless phone, And he goes, "That's a big ass cell phone, Dad." I turned around. I turned around and said, "Bro," I was like, "That's not a cell phone, sir. That was a house cordless phone." And he goes, "A what?" And I go, "Don't worry about it, son. It's too much to ask." And then he was like, and then his mom was like, "Yeah, we used to have, our phones used to be corded to the wall." And he was like, "What? What is that?"
Ours were hanging on the wall, and right next to it was a little table with a notepad. So when you come in, you got to check who called me. Got to check that notepad. Mama write it down for you.
Edgar called 8 times asking where his equipment's at. Can you return this call, please?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what's the voice? I'd be like, what's the voicemail?
Yeah, what's the voicemail? Yeah,
what's
that?
caller ID?
Yeah.
Because remember we had that little ass Ameritech caller ID.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. And then right after the beepers, you used to now. I mean, the doctors are still using them. You used to get the text message inside of them, the side ones.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah, look, he's looking at his watch. Now that it's on his watch. Now it's on his watch. Look, now he can turn around and look at his watch. Fucking technology. You gotta love it.
Yeah, I got my text message on my watch. Yeah.
Oh, did you hear about Elon Musk is now going to put those brain things in? So you're going to be able to, everything that you're thinking is
You're
going to
put one of those brain things in.
I'm
not doing that.
I got a metal plate in my head, bro. You can't.
Oh.
I got a metal plate in my head, bro.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, I don't trust that.
The Vietnam War, bro. I think it was World War II, actually. We're older. We're out there, bro. We're old enough to know that shit, bro.
My gosh. So, Dave C., growing up in this industry, obviously you built relationships and stuff like that. How do you, if you could give us a quick advice for these new millennial DJs, like what can you say in terms of like maintaining that relationship with these with promoters and venues and stuff like that? The reason why I ask that because I've seen, I don't know, a couple of DJs not trying to build that relationship. They've seen like, they in there for a month or two and they're gone.
Well, that's just it. You got to stay following up.
Mm-hmm.
Keep coming around. You don't have to go every single night to the event, but every now and then when you're not busy, drop in. Hey, what's going on? You got to build relationships. I can't stress that enough. I mean, it's really the same thing.
And that's
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
You want to
And
get
if
into
you
it?
don't know anybody, you're not getting out.
You want to get into it?
Let's get into it.
That helps. It does.
Or don't fucking burn bridges. That's another thing. Don't fuck your partners. Don't.
Yeah.
There's no reason to. There's no reason to. And the ones that are still strong and still going, such obviously are still in the game. They're the ones that really didn't fucking step on people's dicks, man. They just did their own thing and survived.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of DJs who I don't know. There's a lot of DJs that I've seen in the past that don't DJ anymore. Like either they took a break or they just decided to get out the game because there's too much politicking in the industry.
There is a lot of politics. There is. But if you have an event and you want to put a friend on, someone is talented enough and put in the work, is there anything wrong with that? No. So I kind of see both sides of it. I think there should be, in every event, there should be a veteran, but you should also give a leg up to the newer cats.
Okay.
Or the ones that are trying to make it.
Okay.
Like I help 3J and Patrick do Cicero Fest.
Okay.
And one thing I appreciate about Patrick and 3J is that's exactly what they do. They go down the lineup, they get the veterans, they get the top bills, they get the guys that are well known, but they always put a couple of guys on that people know them, but they don't quite know them.
Yeah.
They haven't really heard them.
Right.
They give them that opportunity. Like you said, it may be the opening slot.
See,
hey,
but
you know what? It doesn't matter. Absolutely, build relationships,
that's
man.
The thing. Not many DJs or DJs that have been in the game that long or these vets, they don't do that.
What do you mean?
They don't like trying to help like the newer DJs that's trying.
Bullshit.
There's a lot that do. I mean, look at House 13. You guys
House
had him
13,
here on
yeah,
the show.
Yeah.
Same thing with him and Crow. They put new guys on.
Maybe I take that back. Maybe there isn't that many I know that
not enough.
Not enough. I take that.
Those are the
not
clicks.
that many.
Those are the clicks, and we were talking about that too. Those are the clicks.
There's not that many
because they don't.
House 13 does that because when he used to do the Blue Moon media shows, I used to do that. He used to do that. What I do, and you know this, Al, like when I do the T Kid and Friends, when I try to bring like another DJ,
yeah,
I haven't who haven't been DJing that long into like wherever I'm DJing at and test them out.
Bro,
Not even test them out.
it's
just
Al and
listen
Friends
to 'em.
anytime they want to stop by, bro. Al and Friends whenever they want to stop by, bro. And I don't
So,
understand why
as a
everybody
matter
comes
of
to see
fact,
me with no laptops.
As a matter of fact, I'm doing another
USB.
T Kid and Friends later on this month. So, but yeah, you're right. You know, there's not that many decide to help the younger cats. But then here's the
You
thing.
know what?
though.
You know
But
what?
here- but here's the thing,
Let me
though.
say something though. A
That's
lot of
where-
these new cats think that their shit don't fucking stink. They think that you'll
I
put
was
me
just
in,
thinking
coach, and their britches are a little bit, their egos are a little bit too big for that
I was gonna
stage.
say something along the lines of that because like you said, like you had that issue a couple years ago when you were DJing at that place.
Yeah, with
downtown.
TP. Yeah, with toilet paper. Yeah, fuck that kid.
and
Fucking punk.
it was so clicky down in the downtown area right there
Bro,
because
every other DJ knew me, and he knew who I was too, but he wanted to be a dick. Okay, cool, fuck you. All right, cool, no problem. Fucking take me off the deck talking about the manager doesn't like your music. I'm still fucking playing the same music that the other guy was. Same genre, same shit. People are on the dance floor. What do you mean?
You're
The fuck
probably
out of
doing
here.
it better than them.
Probably.
so
They don't like to be shown up.
No, that's fine. I wasn't.
Show
I wasn't.
me up.
Yeah, dude.
By all means, show me up.
You know what, dude? Listen, bro. There's always gonna be somebody better than you. Always. It doesn't matter. You know what? Or not better than you, but I mean, just a different style. That's completely different from you. That's gonna set them apart. Different from you are. Everybody's. You look at that person and then you look at yourself and you kind of start evaluating yourself. It's like, fuck yeah, I would love to be Qbert, or I'd love to have all these attributes per se. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, a lot of that stuff doesn't work in the clubs. A lot of that shit doesn't. You're not gonna go and spin regular music at a fucking DMC battle. You're gonna go in there. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna go and do a DMC battle in the club.
Know your audience.
Absolutely.
Most of these newer DJs don't. They play what they want to hear and not what the people in front of them wants to hear.
Well, they just ran into this problem. I had an owner call me for fucking New Year's, and unfortunately, he hired a new guy, and the new guy completely bombed. People actually got up and left for New Year's. He was pissed. He was fuming. He was like, "Bro, I should have listened to you. Told you, man." I said, "Listen, bro, you can't." And no offense to the house market or nothing, but this was a house DJ, and unfortunately, you in this day and age in open format, you have to be open format. You just like Dave C said, you have to be open format. Yes. You can't go in there with your mindset and say, "Well, I'm going to play a house for the next 6 hours," because not everybody's going to like that shit.
Well, but
especially this day and age.
I'm gonna do or and because like my Sunday afternoon grooves event that we do, we created that event to play new house music.
Okay.
That was the sole purpose of it. We started at 606 Cafe, which was a very hot spot for new house music anyway. So we built that and tailored that event to showcase new house music. So we kind of stick to that format. But like you say, when I get some of my old school, high school friends or whatever that come in, of course, I throw down with a little bit of the old school. I sprinkle it in.
Yeah,
I'll go back
right.
and forth,
Right.
because you want to keep people that are there. You want to keep them, and you want to keep them buying food and drinking and
All right.
spending money.
So to alleviate that, okay, Dave, you already have that niche.
I feel like
you already have that niche.
I feel like I should ask him the north side, south side question. Go ahead.
You can in a minute. You can in a minute.
I
But
play both. We can get into that too.
did you ever see that meme that came out where that girl's sitting there and she's got that ugly ass face and she's like, "Do you have any hip hop?" And the guy's like, "Look at the flyer, bitch. It says house music all night long."
That happens all the time.
You know what I'm saying? And she's like, well, I brought 10 friends and we're just gonna leave if you can't play fucking Nelly or something. He was like, "Bye, bitch."
Yeah.
He's like, "Bye." But this is a house night. Yes. It was produced as dude. There's flyers all over the fucking place that say house night tonight. Now, if I go off the beaten path, who's gonna get in trouble here? Me or you? Me, not you. The owner doesn't give a fuck about you. You can leave.
Sorry,
this is a
I can't play
house-based
your
night.
request. But you know what? If you come to one of my other events that are open format, I'd be more than happy to.
It's funny, man, because it's like going to McDonald's and asking for a steak. You fucking dumbass! What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you serious? You know where you're at right now?
Breakfast. Don't they have a steak breakfast?
Hey, shut up, man! Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you.
They asked
But
me burritos at breakfast.
all right. So a T-bone steak. How about let's be specific? All right, you ain't gonna fuck both of you guys.
So
I'm done.
I've been fortunate enough. I've been fortunate enough that I can play those type of events and tailor the music to what I want to hear. But then I also have to play with everybody else.
Right, absolutely.
So I just signed a contract. Me and a few other buddies were going to be kind of resident DJs at Hard Rock Cafe
Nice.
in Casino in Indiana.
Nice.
So it's going to be a once a month thing, only me all night. I have to be open for me.
Yeah.
I have to play to the crowd. So I mean, you have to be versatile. You
Right.
have to be. It's just that simple.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't. I said this on the show too. Like I was not versatile. I only played straight up house and techno for until 2010.
I mean, back when we started, there was three. It was new wave, house music, and hip hop. Those were your three things. Now you got tech house, you got fucking acid house, you got 30 different house music now.
Like
Yeah,
crazy
you got
in
18
house.
different house. You got trap music, you got hip hop, you got throwbacks, you got trap music, you got. I mean, bro, it's like what the fuck? You want to play some of that good? What the fuck? What's good? I mean, half the shit that they're naming now, it's like, what the fuck? Wow, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, you got so many different plethoras of house music now. It's like, wow, man.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's absolute insanity. So back in our days, yeah, like I said, you'd go to the club and it was either, if they're playing rock, we're talking Nirvana, we're talking, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That skater, rock, but it was like that. Some maybe disco. I mean, back in the day, some of the guys were playing disco. And then it was house music and hip hop, and then it was New Order, New Wave, Depeche Mode, shit like that. You remember 720s?
Oh man, I love New Wave.
Remember 720s, bro?
720s was dope.
720s was dope. I
720s.
played at 720s a couple times, man. Fuck, man, we're talking, man. Entourage, man. Oh my god,
Back in the day.
good
You're
times,
right.
man.
You're
Good
right.
days,
You're right.
good times, bro.
No, like
Good
I said, I
times.
feel like I should ask the South Side, North Side question.
Go ahead. Because he's a North
Don't
Sider.
hold nothing back.
He's a North Sider, bro. He's a North Sider. He'll tell you what's up.
So when we few months ago, we had this episode where we were talking about Northside versus Southside DJs, and when we had Freddie House 13 on the show, he kind of chimed in a little bit about it too, and we were talking about like how the Southside DJs plays like the same 5 songs over
The 30-30.
the 30-30. Explain that.
Hold on before we get into that, because there's some people talking shit on the feed.
What?
And freestyle wasn't that big back in the day.
Not in Chicago.
No, not in Chicago. People are saying that right now. Oh, you forgot freestyle. Freestyle wasn't big in Chicago.
It
wasn't big. It didn't
wasn't.
hit. It didn't hit until like almost like the late '90s, early 2000s.
There was songs, and that's like Cynthia. Everybody loves Cynthia because her track blew up here.
And George Lamont.
That's another. Yeah, there was a smaller group of freestyle tracks that everybody played.
Not like now, bro.
well,
Not like now. Not like Johnny. You had Johnny O. I mean, you had Stevie B. Oh, Stevie B hit big.
Stevie B was big, yeah.
Stevie Big. But you only had like 3 tracks, bro.
But now going to the South Side, North Side thing.
Oh shit! See,
to talk about freestyle, maybe it was bigger on the South Side than it was the North Side, because we didn't have internet. We didn't have it's a big group now. North, South, we all know each other. Mm-hmm. Back then, I didn't know hardly anybody from the South Side.
no.
So I didn't know what they were really into on the South Side. So maybe
told
freestyle
you.
was really relevant over there, but on the North Side, it was mainly house, new wave,
and
hip hop.
And I think I touched on that when we did have that North Side versus South Side episode, because when you play at the bars and the clubs on the South Side, it's the same 5 songs over and over again. You're playing Yolanda. You're playing fucking
Yolanda was a freestyler.
in general. I'm saying like you're playing Yolanda, you're playing fucking Percolator, and you're playing shit that they know, like Lady Mojo.
I think we hit a string. I think we just hit a string, because the Southsiders are chiming in right now. Fuck you, man. The Southsider plays just like you said. The Southside freestyle was big on the Southside. See,
I wouldn't know.
I mean, I the farthest place I've been on the South Side was what was it? The Galaxy, which was the Galaxy Club over on 26th in California.
Never heard
Remember
that place in a minute.
Remember that? Yeah,
You didn't have to go far if you got locked up.
no, bro, you were right around the corner, bro. We used to have to park down that
Whoa.
street and carry crates.
Damn.
I mean, but
I haven't heard that place in a minute, and it's funny too because I remember I used to, when I was younger, I would hear the radio commercials for that damn place. That's why.
Yeah.
Shit. Damn.
I think that's
showing my
that's the
age.
farthest we went
I'm
south.
showing my age.
Everything past that was you had Antro VIP, and you had all those other places. And
It was
the
a
South
different
Side,
world
It was
back then, the South Side. It
absolutely,
was a
and
different
just like Dave said, the Southsiders really did not come to the North Side, and we didn't go to the
No, we
South
didn't.
Side.
It was like
So
it was like
it was It was
was
like
like a
that
divide.
viaduct. It was like you can't pass the viaduct. It was like gangbanging. You can't pass. Once you pass that viaduct, you're in other people's path. You know what I'm saying? So it was bad.
I mean, yeah. But you know,
Not on the north side though. But a lot of people, a lot of people are arguing about that. Not on the north side. Freestyle was not big out here, brother. It was mainly hip hop.
no,
and it was
Patrick. I
house
know
music.
I know the original Galaxy. I know. he says I'm thinking about the one in Glen.
Yeah, you're thinking about the one in Glenview. Yeah. I know.
No. There was another Galaxy. The reason why because my cousin, damn, she went there.
That's where I met Gordo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Back in the day, bro. Back in the day.
Mix just commented. He said Southside, all classics and Italian disco new wave.
Nah, that was fucking Harlem Avenue. Stop it. That was fucking Harlem Avenue, bro. You could have, anything on Harlem Avenue from Tom Dennick. No, I'm joking.
But he brought up a good point. Italo disco was big in what, the early '80s. I mean, that was the shit back then. I keep thinking I can swear. So
Yeah, no, swear. Fuck, who gives a fuck? Swear all you want, bro.
I
I'm
keep
swearing.
holding myself
Yeah,
back.
don't. No. No holds barred, brother. No, my house is your house, bro. This is open platform, bro. You say whatever the fuck you want, man. Just talk about nobody's
Shit,
mom.
balls, fuck, lick.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Where was that from?
I forgot, dude. But that was.
Yeah, that was from.
I got that
yes.
from somewhere.
Patrick Wayne commented. He said Harlem was Euro. It was all
Yeah,
Euro.
exactly. That's
It
what I
was
said.
Euro.
Yeah.
It was because
DJ
yeah.
Mark T in the mix.
DJ Opie Cunningham in the mix. Harlem Avenue special.
Oh my gosh, yeah, hilarious. So I asked you about the saturation of a bunch of DJs and working with the technology that we've seen over the years. So I'm pretty sure that you've seen the industry before then. Now, what do you not like about it? We could talk about what we do like about it, but there's every DJ has something they do not like about the industry.
Why you gotta be all negative?
Because I'm not being negative.
He's trying to get me in trouble.
I'm not trying to get you in trouble. There's a lot of things that
These are those black questions.
there's a lot of things. There's a lot of DJs that have issues that they don't like about the industry. When we had Raggle and Vader on the show, they said they didn't like DJs nowadays, like what certain DJs are doing to other DJs.
I don't
Sabotage.
like people in the industry that just want to step over you and use you for what they can get out of you and move on.
Sounds like some promoters I know, but I'm sure there's other
Promoters,
DJs.
DJs. I mean, genuine people are genuine people. You can recognize that. But those people that just use you to get ahead or use you to, because like I've been around for a while, so I know my share of people, promoters, DJs.
I've dealt with them.
And they want, so you get these newer cats are like, oh, well, I'm gonna hang around Dave because I'm gonna have him introduce me to these people, and when they don't find value in your friendship anymore, and they just move on.
So now it became more like a business thing than personal. I think.
No, it's more like a fucking leech thing. I'm gonna suck
yeah.
the blood out of you until you have
Exactly.
nothing left, and then I'm gonna toss you to the left, and then fucking
Use you for what I can
Yep.
and move on.
Yep. And there's snakes in light in the
Yeah,
industry.
and they're
There's
gonna
snakes
come
everywhere.
and go. They're gonna come and go.
There's snakes in general life, man. In general, man. I mean, I think in our profession, I mean, there's a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
But that's one thing that personally that really bothers me, because if I like you, I like you. I'll do anything for you within reason that I can. I'll teach you what I know. I'll put you in an event if I can get you, if you're a fit for that event. But when you see someone that just turns their back and backstabs you or uses you and moves on, that I'm not gonna act like a woman, but it hurts you.
Thank you.
It hurts you because I try to be as genuine as I can with everybody in the industry. If you're my friend, you're my friend. If you're a business associate, you're a business associate. But I'm not going to screw you over.
Yeah, of course.
And then when you see that getting turned on you, like, oh man, this dude was only out for this. He only wanted that. It hurts you.
They got their own personal game.
Yeah, they got their own personal agenda.
Well, it's fucked up, especially after they've been 20 year friends with you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you help them out, and then they turn their back on you.
Yeah, just
over
like
bullshit.
turning off the light switch, like
Yeah,
just
it's
that
like,
quick.
dude. It's like, bro, we had history together, bro. We fucking do that. You fucking baptize your kid. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And you're gonna do this, bro? Are you over jealousy over stupid bullshit? Come on, man. Unfortunately, put me in, coach. You're not ready, bro. I'm not putting you in. Well, fuck you then. All right, then fuck you. Have a nice day.
That's a good point. You said, I'm not putting you in. There's some people that you know that you can just get that sense that they're not genuine and they're just for the wrong reasons. And then they'll ask me, well, how come you haven't put me on that event? Oh, don't worry, bro. I'll get to you when we can, when it's a good fit.
Yeah, when it's a good fit.
But
exactly.
I know they're full of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've dealt with those in the past too. I know.
And like I said, man, it fucking hurts. He ain't lying. It hurts, man, because you put your fucking heart and soul into a friendship.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because you respect the next person as a human being, and just not what you can get out of it, and you just want to be friends with people, because you're genuine.
Exactly.
Of course.
That's what you were put on this earth for, man. And then they're gonna turn around and backstab you for what, bro? Over some stupid jealousy or stupid what the fuck, bro? I busted my ass for everything I got, man. Don't be jealous, man. If you want it, go work for it.
Exactly.
Go work for it, bro. Put in the work that I put in, and then you'll figure it out, bro. Because none of this shit was easy.
And that's the thing. And
nothing was handed to me.
And that's the thing. And we talked about this before we started the show. I'm like, most of these new DJs, they want everything, handed to them.
Like fucking Nez,
Yeah.
Like fucking Nez. No, I'm joking. You know that guy Nez? No, I'm joking. I love Nez. I'm fucking around.
But they want, they want everything handed to them.
Speaking of the South Side, Peter Ramos is in the building.
And they want, they expect them to, they learn 1 year. I don't know. They started DJing, and then 6 months down the road, they want to be at Soundbar or something like that.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow, you know that guy? You know that guy too?
No, I don't.
You know that guy too? Yeah, I think you know that guy too.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you know that
Big things
guy
are
too.
happening. Big things are happening.
It's funny because I ran into a situation like that with he was one of my brothers, man, and unfortunately, man, and he disappeared for a while. He came back because him and his wife split up, whatever, which is normal, and hey, I want to get into DJing. You know what I'm saying? You put him into DJing, and then they fucking he was decent. He got good real fast, and put me in, coach. All right. I put him in, and a couple times, but and I got word back that he was good, but he as the night progressed, it just started getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. Well, you're not ready yet. You're not ready. If you can't do a fucking 3-hour stint, man, then don't even call me, bro. We won't talk. And then they turn around, they talk shit. And
there was a meme I seen a couple of days ago, and it was a DJ practicing in his bedroom, and it showed like going up the stairs real nice and smooth. DJ recording that same set, and then he's falling down the stairs. People don't realize that it's one thing to be able to play. It's another thing to be able to play in front of a crowd.
Absolutely.
It's another thing to be able to read the crowd.
Yep, absolutely.
That's a skill that has to be learned along with blending.
Yep.
So that's huge.
It is, and I think they won't see. Well, obviously they won't see a crowd unless they're in front of a crowd, like physically in front of a crowd at the bar. Because obviously you could learn how to beat match and all that stuff in your bedroom, but like when you go out to a club and they interact with the crowd and they see like different faces. I don't know. I think they get these new DJs. They get overwhelmed as to see.
Half of them don't even look up. What are you fucking talking about?
This is true.
It's like, hi, I'm here. What's up, dude?
This is
you got
true.
people in front of me.
This is very true.
I don't know if
They're
you're playing fucking Pac-Man or Galaga on that bitch, but look around, motherfucker.
This is
look
true.
around. You see those people that are fucking walking out and putting on their jacket? They just walked in. That should tell you something right there.
They'll be glued to the laptop, and they're not even like.
But that's another sign that they're not ready.
No, you got to look up. You got to look up. You got to fucking, you say hi to people, wink at girls, do whatever you need to do, bro. Fucking toss the middle finger up. Do something. Make it look like you're doing something. Mic skills. Fucking tell the person with the Bad Bunny phone on their forehead to go fuck themselves. Do something. You know what I'm saying?
Mark Antonio says Serato face. This is true. Serato face.
Oh, did you see? There was another meme that just came out. It was funny. Some kids, club's packed, and he sits there and he puts the phone. And he puts the phone, and the guy fucking zooms in and it says something like, can you please play a song? And the guy turns around and puts his phone up, and it's $100, and the kid's like, well, that's what I was going to tell you. No, go fuck yourself. It was funny, bro. That's classic. Well, you want that song played? It's going to cost you $100. No. Well, guess what? I'm a ventriloquist because what I was going to say, you just said. So go fuck yourself.
Put a little sign with your Zelle information.
Right.
Zelle me.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll airdrop my fucking Zelle to you here. Thank you, technology.
So, what changes did you want to see in the
No, I was fucking around, Nez. Don't get butthurt.
Oh, that's a good one. What changes would I want to see?
Well, what changes would you like to see in the industry?
Changes that will never happen because we're not going to all hold hands and sing Kumbaya. It ain't going to happen. You're still going to have the same cutthroats. You're still going to have
DJ Undercut.
yeah, you're still going to have the, the fighting amongst ourselves because of this, because of that. And I would love for all of us to be able to get along better, but it ain't going to happen. As far as the industry goes, you can't blame an owner for being about business. And if you're about business and understand that.
Hold on. Don't point because we had a discussion about this. Go ahead, Dave C.
Go ahead,
Well, no, but you have to understand, like an owner will work with you as long as you're making dollars.
Listen.
They'll give you that beginning, okay, the first couple events may not be great, but we're going to build from there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But after 3 or 4 or 5 events and it don't turn out the way you thought it would, he's already looking over the fence. So don't get butt hurt if you're not packing the place or you're not at least making them some kind of dollars, because it is a business. For us, it's passion, love, but it's also a business too.
Yep. Yeah. I didn't think that would be in this industry that this long, 16 years, and still making money and stuff like that. I loved the music back in 2008. I'm the one who would be picking up new CDs and stuff like that every single Friday at the stores and stuff like that. I would listen to them like, hey, I could do something with this and do something with that. But 16 years later, I didn't think I would be doing this, and I'm still rocking the clubs and staying busy. But Al, you were pointing at me, so you were talking about packing the place and making money, right? So hold on. So when we had Nez on the show,
Mm-hmm.
and I mentioned something about something similar to that, if a owner or a venue wants to, this is a little bit different in terms of like music wise, like they want you to switch up the music,
Switch it up.
but you don't see the crowd that's pulling in, that comes in all the time, and all of a sudden you're getting paid less.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not your promoter. I'm not a promoter. I'm your fucking DJ.
All DJs
I'm your
are not
DJ.
promoters.
I sit here and play music. You want promoting? It's going to be extra money out of your pocket. I want 20% of the bar, 15, whatever.
Unless it's
Fat
your
Man
event
says that
you're
perfectly.
doing at his bar.
It's not. I don't throw events. Fuck that. Nope.
Well, that's what I mean, because I throw events.
Yeah, no, you do.
But
Yeah, you do.
but
if you're promoting, of course, you're going to either keep door, but I mean, you really can't charge at the door anymore. It's taking a percentage of the bar and just call it a good day and just bringing the people. See, and that's that's the difference between the cutting crew. That's the difference, because they still have a lot of followers. A lot of DJs do not. I mean, a lot of DJs, especially from the old school, automatically have it in their fucking head that we had followers. Half of us are grandparents by now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're not even coming out anymore. Okay, so now you got to fucking pertain to this new crowd, and now I'm DJing for people that are my daughter's age. What do you do then? I mean, you still have to. I mean, and we had this discussion, okay, to where you get put into that situation, okay, where you're at a club. But unfortunately, and especially this day and age, and I just had this conversation with one of my corporate general managers from one of the big places that I work at, and he was just like, we just got on this whole topic of music, and I said, I'm probably gonna sound like my dad right now, but I fucking hate this new shit that's coming out, and he goes, yeah, because it kind of brings problems, and I said, no, it doesn't bring problems. It's not that music that brings some of that stuff. And the girls start jumping on tables and getting on floors and shit and looking and start twerking or convulsing or whatever the fuck you want to call that shit. Okay? Looking like crackheads. Anyways, dude, that's not my fault. That's society. I can't control society. But unfortunately, in order for me to keep these people here so you make money, I have to pertain to them. I have to. I can't just sit here and play what you want me to play, because you don't. You. No offense, but you're not a fucking DJ. Okay, you don't understand that. You're not the one that these people. Wait. Give me a half hour. Just stand right here. I'm gonna go into a fucking house set or something that I know for a fact in the next 5 minutes I'm gonna have one person walk up to me and ask me for a trap song or some fucking Cardi B or some fucking Ski Eat bullshit. Give me a half hour. I bet you $100 I get one person, and boom. Guess what? I had two in less than fucking 10 minutes.
It happened.
Is this what you're gonna be playing all night? Oh my God.
It happened.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I was literally playing Disco House at that time, bro. I was playing like with Earth, Wind and Fire and Luther Vandross and shit with the housey beats. Though people were jamming to it, but you want to play the shit that people know and that could sing along with it, or at least know. Because if you jump out the box, some people aren't kosher with that. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
Commented earlier. They say you should play dance remixes of the songs.
Oh shit, Pete's in the building.
Yeah, let's play every remix, Yolanda. The tribal version.
Hey, listen,
the freestyle version.
Listen, don't let Maria hear you say that. Don't let Maria hear you say that, bro. She'll kill you, bro. That girl don't play. House will tell you, bro. Don't fuck around with Maria, bro.
I love Maria.
I love Maria. Maria's a shit.
People.
She's an awesome person.
And
but it
there's
was funny.
no hair on her tongue. She'll tell you whatever she needs to tell you.
And yeah, we had her on the podcast. She just came that day. She just came.
I was listening, yeah.
No, but it was funny because I was like, "You're gonna sit down right here." She was like, "I'm gonna be on the what?" No, yeah, you're here. I mean, Maria, you gotta understand. Just like your wife, you know, you guys come. I've never had the opportunity to meet your wife, but I heard you guys are together, and all the videos and pictures. Maria and your wife are always together and stuff. But when I had Maria, I was like, "You're a part of this fucking team, bro. You've been here. You've been in the industry. Yeah. You know, you probably know more than anything. I mean, you know, in the House 13, man. I mean, you know, it was just like,
yeah, and that's where the gear. You know, the gear that we make, that's where it came from. Mm-hmm. She wanted to start a business. Mm-hmm. I'm always out DJing. So she found a business that we can do together. She can bring the stuff. She sells merchandise at my events. My House Music Fest, Arc Music Fest. She gets booths.
Yeah, I saw a couple of your booths, man. I mean, some big man.
Yeah.
And those booths aren't cheap.
Good.
Those booths aren't cheap, man. I mean, you know, so you got it. I mean, you know you're making money when you see the booth.
Yeah,
you know, so that's
she
good.
found a business that we can still be together.
So you have your own printing company?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, cool. So we know where to get the shirts from.
Yeah, we print. Yeah, we do everything. We do all the.
I mean, dude, I'm looking at this hat. This hat is fucking. I mean, with the rubber stamp and everything, bro.
I like it.
This ain't even. This is rubber, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't even no fucking vinyl. This is rubber. So I mean, dude, this is dope.
Those hats are our biggest sellers.
Yeah, they're nice.
The new style one.
Dude, it's the new style.
Yeah.
No, I mean these are. I mean they're nice, man. I mean they're comfortable. I like them, dude. And I mean, you know, I really don't wear hats either. But I'm definitely gonna rock the shit out of this one. That's for sure.
So explain Cutting Edge Creations, since we're getting into that topic real quick.
Cutting Edge Creations is a printing company. We do direct the garment. So DJ Point.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
He got
Fuck
his,
him, no. I'm fucking around.
But he wanted to get into printing.
Yeah.
He came to my house. He checked out the printer and everything, and then he started doing his own thing.
Yeah.
So you know that's what we do. We do for businesses. We do a lot of house music stuff. My wife also does a lot of weed events. Cannabis. I should say cannabis events.
She's my best friend.
Yeah.
She's my new BFF.
So she has a lot of cannabis gear that she sells.
Can you smoke the hats?
No.
Damn it.
No.
Why are you smoking your hat? Mind your business. It's made out of hemp.
We try. I mean, you know, we're expanding.
No, that's dope. That's good.
Yeah, we got a lot of business going, and it's nice. It really is good because, like I said, it's something that we can do together.
So you got that $20,000 fucking printer, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me about it, bro. It's just expensive, man. But hey, I mean, you guys are pulling out this much gear. I mean, you know, it pays itself off. It's kind of like DJ equipment.
Well, I mean, you pay it in payments. You're not dropping 40 grand right out of the gate. You know,
you are.
Just, I mean,
not us. You are, not us.
But yeah, no, she.
Stop counting that man's pockets out, shit.
I don't, man. Look, you can see it through his pants.
I ain't lying.
And I'm not talking about that either.
That's just because they're holy.
Yeah, right.
That's because I ain't got no new pants.
Oh my gosh.
Those are the rich people. Those ripped pants cost you fucking $1,000. What you talking about?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, my daughter shops too, bro. Trust me. I can make that shit in the garage, bro. It's all this bleach and rips, bro. I got you. Don't worry about it. Fuck, I ain't paying $90 for a pair of jeans. You out of your mind? Fucking justice, my ass.
You got to be the father, Al.
I am.
We love our kids.
Yeah, we
Exactly.
do. We sure do.
Exactly.
We sure do. Little fucking brats.
Wow. That's gonna treat your daughter.
Little brats. I'll treat all three of them like that. Fuck them. They're all brats.
They become big brats. My kids are grown and they're still big brats.
Daddy, wait, you're fucking 35 years old. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I'm still with that. I still do that. My daughter's 28, man. Fucking, I still fucking working on the car. Still, it is what it is. Yeah,
it never stops.
Yeah, no.
Of course.
Somebody, thank you.
I posted the link. Yeah,
thank you.
So if you guys want to check it out, I posted a link in the comments.
Yeah, you got a lot of cool shit, man. I've been seeing all these house shirts in Chicago House with this, and I'm like, where's these things coming from? And boom, Lord and behold, we know Dave C.
And a lot of DJs, fortunately, because the connections we've made, the friendships we have had, I do a lot of the DJs apparel. You know, some of the Dominating Six guys that have reached out to me. DJ Malo, I mean, on and on. A bunch of guys. I've done their gear.
This is why, as Dave C commented earlier, or he mentioned it earlier, like you should start building these relationships because you may never know where he's going to end up. And look where it is. He's working with other DJs, you know, getting apparel for them and stuff like that, and
being humble.
Yeah, of course.
Being humble. Just be humble. And dude, you got to think about it. This is a fucking pioneer in Chicago. You got to understand something. This he's been around. I mean, you know, I look up to this guy. I do. I look up to this guy because
right back at you, bro.
Right. Listen, bro. When I was growing up, I told you, man. Fucking Cutting Crew, fucking Julian, Bill, all those guys, man. I mean, dude. As much as I do, the first time I literally saw my soul jump out of my body. The first time I fucking was mixing with Rippin' Al Rodriguez, and guess who shows up? Bad Boy Bill.
Yeah.
Bro, and I was it was just literally what the fuck? There was somebody else that just got off deck, and I was going on, and it was going to be me and then Bill. And I thought Bill was running late, but Bill showed up right when my fucking set started. You want to know how fucking I saw my soul walk out of my body, literally, and just walk off stage.
Heart starts pounding.
Yeah. Bro, I was like, holy shit. I'm like, oh, fuck, man. He was cool as fuck. He shook my hand that first day and said, nice set, man. Good job. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you. I gotta use the bathroom. I think I gotta pee. I mean, well, you're talking one of the biggest Chicago DJs in the world. I mean, you know, in history, in history of Chicago. I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, you know, and then comes Cutting Crew, and you know, you got all these are the fucking pioneers that laid the fucking foundation for us. You know, understand? This is the guys I looked up to when I was growing up. You know, when I was getting into the industry, and
Northside.
Again, yeah, exactly. Northside, absolutely. And
Southsiders didn't know us that well. They had the Dominating Six and guys like that, Gino and stuff.
Yeah, Gino's,
but I mean, at the time we were I was DJing at 88.1 FM, Kerry Cortina's show on Sundays. Okay. So I had a little.
We had the USC show.
So that's how you got introduced to the South Side, a little bit.
Yeah, because that's what. Yeah, because they wouldn't come on the North Side.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you have to cruise around like 26 in California a couple times, watch the show, and then go home.
Like we were fortunate enough through Sly, we DJ'd like the Pan American Festival and stuff like that, and that was the only kind of exposure to the South Side or the suburbs that I got was doing those festivals.
I want to know. I kind of want to still fucking hear about this fucking fight at that DMC or that battle.
At Navy Pier?
Yeah, Navy Pier.
Oh my god!
I heard about that because I heard about it. I heard that was bad. It was bad. It happened on stage, right?
It happened on stage.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Because again, when Ready to Rock was doing his set, Boogie Boy was unplugging his headphones. He was messing with him. He was trying to throw him off his game.
That's fucked up.
Oh, dude, it was havoc. It was an all out brawl.
Yeah. You know, back in the days, there was a lot of hatred for some DJs out there. I remember there was a lot of fucking hatred. That I mean, these guys were really, really good, but they were just, I don't know what it was, man. But dude, they were hated. They were fucking hated. They were hated, and you really didn't see them out on the streets too much because they were so much hated. But you see them on the main stage in the battles or big concerts and stuff like that. And that's all.
So this may be a dumb question I'm about to ask, but do you think there's still, obviously there's still a lot of hate among DJs in the industry because everyone wants to be up there. I'm at that point where like I don't need to be up there. I'm comfortable where I am. But you know, there's a lot of DJs especially these new DJs that wants to be at Soundbarrow or Joy District or one of the hottest clubs in the city.
Remember when I told you we start talking about people that they fucking show up? Look who just showed up. Maria! We were just talking about you, Maria. Hey, what's up, Miss House 13? How are you? Miss ya.
So it's like, you know, why is there, like Dave C comment, like, why is there so much hate? Like, why can't we all just get along?
Because egos.
Yeah.
Egos. Dick sizes. People are going to, I'm better than you. I do this, I do this, I do that. Nobody knows how to.
No one doesn't want to put in the work.
No, it's not even about putting in the work. It's not putting in the work, bro. It's about seeing it through a glass house, per se. You're looking at the inside of this guy's house saying, wow, this guy's extravagant. I mean, wow, look at this, look at that. But nobody turns around and says, whoa, How the fuck did he get to that point?
The hard work that went into purchasing that home.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right.
The 12, 13-hour shifts it took to pay for that home.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, the fucking, wearing fucking the same jeans for the past fucking 3 years, man.
Right.
Fucking eating lunch out of your refrigerator every day. Sacrificing what you had to do.
You're the one that want. You should talk, Al. Always talking about me, talking about I'm rich.
You are rich.
Here you go.
Fuck
again.
you. You're a rich
Here you
bitch.
go.
You're a rich bitch.
Here you go.
Going to your question, one of the things I've observed, like, because we do a Sunday radio show, The Booth, 88.9 FM.
Yeah.
So we've had younger people on as well as old school cats, veterans. And one thing I noticed from the newer guys coming up, EDM guys and stuff like that, we touched on this earlier. They have a totally different approach to DJing. It's about the marketing. It's about the streams. All that is their claim to fame. That's how they think they're going to get into the sound bars. And for some, it works. For some, it works. They put money into their image. They put time into their image.
So it's all
and not enough time into their skills.
so it's pretty much all PR.
Or breast implants.
You stupid.
Oh, that works.
Or breast
That
implants.
works.
No, it doesn't work because these girls are fucking sitting there fucking slapping their faces with their own tits, bro, but they can't fucking hit a beat for shit.
I don't mind watching them on streams, but I don't
No,
want to
I
see
don't
them
know.
because I ain't got nothing to do. I'll watch them on the stream, but I don't want to go listen to them because we love what we do.
Yeah.
When you see that fakeness, that just completely turns me off. Like,
Paris Hilton, look at perfect example.
yeah,
No.
I didn't know she had 4 hands.
everybody from the other side.
The fucking puppets.
Well, remember that that DJ that you probably don't you don't know him.
I hope not.
He was
I don't associate with people like that.
No, he was popular on social media. Freshman mentioned him when he was a DJ Blend. He was like
Oh yeah, the Chucky mask.
Yeah. So he was like a very popular DJ back then,
Yeah, and
like
he
on
fucking
social
sucked
media. He was always active on Snapchat, Instagram, and all that good
that's
stuff.
how he got his followers.
And on Facebook as well. I don't even know what the hell happened to him now.
Yeah, because he lost everything. He's done. I think he got caught drugs or some shit. I don't know, whatever. Allegedly. But I mean, dude, listen, bro.
So they come in waves.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see them get picked off really fast, bro.
come and
Because
go.
this industry will eat you alive if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And bro, if you don't stay relevant, like Dave C said, if you're not relevant, bro, forget it. If you're not gonna be up there and you're not gonna be out there, and you gotta show, you gotta be out there and you gotta be promoting, just like he said, man. I mean, whether it's by yourself or with your crew. But when you with your crew, promote everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Everybody eats.
Bring everybody up.
Absolutely. Bring everybody up, but everybody's got to be humble. Everybody's got to be on the same page, man. You can't be bigger than anybody else because it's never going to work. Yeah. It's never going to work, man. Treat everybody equally. And if we ever mix together, we all benefit in our own way. We're all going to bring something to the table. You also got to keep in mind, just because you can have 3 different DJs play fucking Yolanda, but it could be in 3 different formats, just like you said earlier. That's what's going to set you apart.
the same lineup, all 3 of us, and we're all going to bring them all in differently.
Absolutely.
And it's going to sound same songs, but it's going to sound different.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You got 3 generations. You got literally number 1, number 2, number 3. Or you're number like 3.5. But
Shut up.
you're like generation 4.
Right.
No, I'm joking. You're like 3.
But yeah, I have to listen to this new hip hop that I can't even get a handle on.
Unfortunately, like I said, man, it's not your fault. It's not Dave's fault. It's not our fault. It's society's fault.
It's not your fault. It's what
It's
people.
Cardi B's fault.
Shut up. It's what people hear on the radio nowadays and stuff like that.
It's Cardi B's fault. It's P. Diddy's fault.
Dude, and like I said, I started off a hip hop DJ, and this stuff now I can't get in it.
You can't get a handle on it.
Yeah.
No.
Can't handle the trap music. Like for instance, I was at
Hey, Ragul, go drink something.
I was at Club Escape on Friday. I had to play like a lot of the new hip hop, a lot of the shit I hear on the radio, like like the Herbos and the Sexy Reds and all that stuff. I'm like, damn. And I played, and there's a drill rapper, Mellow Bucks. I believe she's from Chicago. I didn't.
Oh yeah, somebody asked me for a request, and she's like, "Yeah, it's hitting hard on the radio." I was like, "I haven't heard it yet. I'll listen to the radio."
So like all that
I don't
shit.
listen to the radio neither.
So
Thank you. See, that's
I don't
another
listen to the radio
thing.
neither.
See,
Why you yelling?
see,
Why you
because this guy. Well, I listen to the radio. No, you don't. Stop fucking
listen
lying.
to the
Nobody
radio.
listens to the radio. Nobody.
I listen to the
Nobody.
radio.
I don't care who you are, unless you're in
We
Jewel.
had this conversation.
Unless you're sitting shopping in Jewel, Osco, or Kohl's or Walmart or something. That's the only time I hear the radio.
Maria,
One of the things I do when I'm driving, I don't know, but I'm not gonna lie. Everyone uses it, Shazam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm listening to a dope DJ play some great music, I'll Shazam it, and then when I'm in the car, I'll play Shazam and I'll listen to it so I can hear the intro, the out, all the different nuances of the song.
So that's a perfect question to ask. Do you make your own remixes?
Yes,
You okay? Cool.
I make like 2-3 minute tracks. I know that's a long time for you. Intro, outro, and that's
In and out, in and out, in and out,
in and
bro,
out.
in
I
and
just
out.
added
It's just
it.
like sex, bro. In and out. Get it over with.
More so when I'm playing like big venues, festivals, because it eliminates the mishaps.
Yeah,
But other than that, I use cue points and I edit on the fly. Everything else.
my man. See, and that goes for a lot of that just goes to show that as long as he's been in here, he's learning his equipment. A lot of the old schoolers won't. They refuse to.
Yeah.
They
Which
refuse to.
which
Like when
lead-
Serato came out, man, everybody's like, "You're going to Serato? You're a traitor. You're a fucking loser. Oh my god, bro."
Hey,
I remember that
I
shit.
said it at the beginning of the show. Everyone watching, a tool, not a crutch.
Yep.
That's all you got to do. Technology there is to enhance the performance.
Yep.
It ain't to do the performance for you.
My
So
god.
I utilize technology.
Yep.
I
The
just
controller
don't
doesn't
need
make the DJ. The DJ makes the controller.
Amen.
Of course.
I say that we're gonna get shirts done like that. Remember?
Maria asked a question for you, Dave. See, what motivates you to keep DJing?
Wait, like you don't know him.
You know already, girl.
She wants to hear it
Two
again.
things. I always, number one, the love of music. It's in me and never going to go anywhere. But also the friendships I've made along the way. That's one of the things that motivates me. I love the people I deal with. Freddie, being one of them.
Who's Freddie?
House 13.
Stupid.
Love you, Freddie.
But yeah, I mean, it's the music and the relationships. That's what keeps me doing it.
Watching people dance, man. Just taking people out of their pissed off realms, man. Taking them into a whole different fucking, a journey of music and just, I was, who I really, I haven't heard in a long time. And I was actually, he's like one of my new favorites now is Z-Trip.
Okay.
You know why? If you ever listen to his sets, this motherfucker is playing everything, bro. I mean, dude, Private Eyes by fucking, he was going into trap, Hall & Oates and going into trap music, and I mean, he was mixing. That's my style. That's what I love, man. And it's different. It sets you different, man.
That's a whole different open format when you go that like poppy and old and
Yeah, bro.
I like doing that way because I play a lot of vinyl.
Yeah.
And I have a large 45 collection. I have over 10,000 45s.
Damn.
That's when I like.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Not bragging or nothing.
Fuck you.
But
Sorry, I had something caught in my throat. Sorry.
size does matter.
Yeah.
That's what.
But no, that's when I
what
like
she
to
said.
really get into that, like the Hall & Oates type.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, shit like that, man. You don't understand. These younger kids, bro, think about it. They were in their parents' car, had to fucking sit in the back seat listening to that shit. And now when they get drunk and they hear it, it's like a memory to them, and they get well, some of them get crazy.
I've been downtown. We were spinning. I can't remember the name of the place. But anyway, 20-something-year-old girl was just dancing her butt off. And she was like Running Man and all kinds. I was with my wife. I'm like, honey, I got to talk to this girl. And I called her over. I'm like, hey, how do you know how to dance like this? She goes, my parents. She goes, every holiday, my family would come over and we would dance in the basement. And she knew every track, sang along with it, and just bopped away.
I remember I was DJing at one of the old school parties on the boat
It is interesting.
Point, and there was these two beautiful blonde girls there that looked like they should be at like a EDC concert, not at a house freestyle boat party. You know what I'm saying? And they were young. They were in their early 20s, and they're. I mean, obviously everybody knows a percolator, but I mean, they were playing shit like that, man. And then he started getting into that fucking Frankie Knuckles and and all that other shit, and they were just jamming out. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You guys don't look like the type that would even know about this music. And they were like, oh yeah, my parents, my mom, my mom loves old school freestyle and house music and blah 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 blah. She goes to all the concerts, and she was supposed to be with me, but she got sick, and I brought my friend. So the tickets wouldn't go to waste. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Her friend looked lost. She looked like she was having a good time. Her friend's like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Great music is timeless.
Yeah.
But when you beat it over the head 100 times, and I keep bringing up Yolanda because it's a great track.
It's a
I
great
love
song.
the song.
Sorry, Fast Eddie, and I'm not talking to the other Fast Eddie.
But it gets played
Too damn much.
too dang much.
That and Diamond Girl.
That and Percolator.
Percolator.
Uh,
Great tracks.
Great tracks.
I mean,
classics.
Fallen Angel.
Timeless classics. Percolator is a classic, especially in Chicago. But
Dude, you know how many times that song's been remixed?
I remember. When they dropped I think it was like the 10-year anniversary of Percolator. There were so many DJs did a remix to it. It was Mix and Mark. I forgot who else did it. It was a bunch of other DJs that did the 10-year anniversary.
You want to hear a great remix? They just released the 30-year anniversary of Another Sleepless Night. Mike Hitman Wilson.
Oh shit!
There's tribal remix on there. There's some great remixes.
Whatever happened to Mike?
He's still around.
Is he?
Yeah, he's still around.
Dude, I haven't seen him in years, man. He was a humble dude too. He's real cool.
Dude. I used to do a live stream at the house. Have all the cutting crew guys come over. And I'm into 45s. I have another.
Fuck you.
I have another. So I have another Sleepless Night. Mike Hitman Wilson. I'm 45.
Yeah.
I have 2 copies. He messaged me that night. I didn't even have no clue that he would even be tuned into the show. Yeah. He messaged me and like, "Where did you get that?" He goes, "I didn't even know they made 45s of that track." He goes, "I do not own that."
Wow.
So, first of all, I was honored that he was checking it out.
Yeah. Second of all, no, I didn't steal it.
No, it's mine.
Hello, this is Mike Hitman's lawyer. Where'd you get? No,
and the live stream. Shout out to 3J. He's in the live stream right now.
3J, what's up, man? Our condolences, brother.
Condolences, my friend.
Sorry, man.
Before we get out of here,
we still got a lot to talk about, bro.
Well, hold on
We
here.
still got a lot to talk about, my friend, before we get out of here, my ass.
Gio had a question for Dave.
Fuck Gio.
Shut up. He said, "Is there a genre of music you find harder to mix, and why?"
That's a good question. Damn, Gio.
I won't say a genre. I'm going to say live instrumentation songs.
Okay.
Because the BPM is not steady.
Yep.
Because it's live.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's harder. That takes skill. But as far as the genre goes, especially with today's technology, like you said, with stems, with everything else, with looping, no, I can get in and out of pretty much anything. But when you're spinning a track that's live, it's harder.
It's
for me.
hard. Live instruments. Yep. Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. Yeah, I found myself doing that because I mixed Eleanor Ripley by the Beatles. I matched that up with Soulja Boy.
That's funny. I did.
Why?
It was the environment that I was in. I was in the environment that I was in, and
It was interesting. I played Eleanor Rigby.
Weeks
ago.
lonely. Oh my god, dude, I love that song.
Wow.
Dun, 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 dun,
It's a
dun.
great
Oh,
track.
man.
It
Dude,
is.
that shit's timeless. I mean, that shit. If you could throw that into your mix, into your set, and just mix shit here and there, fuck, man, you'd be
Shit.
surprised. You would be surprised what people move to, bro.
It's funny. I did. I also did a live mashup. I was playing at Gaslight Lincoln Park, and I was playing another Beatles track, Michelle, by the Beatles.
Yeah.
And
my bell. That's
It-
gay as
it-
fuck. I would never play that, bro. Eleanor Ribs is way
I was
better than that song. Sorry. No offense, bro.
I was just
Sorry,
going,
bro.
I was just going
Sorry,
through
no
my
offense.
crate, and I was like, "Wait, I have this." And then I did a hip hop beat behind it with stems, and it worked out. I was like,
For you.
stupid.
And on the fly, I'll give you props because it was on the fly.
Yeah, it was on the fly.
Yeah.
It was interesting. It worked out. I'm gonna show you what I did one day.
One day at boot camp. Alex's boot camp.
Right. Before we get out of here, Dave C, I always ask our DJs some questions here. So based on your answers, we're gonna pick your brain a little bit. So growing up, who was your favorite DJ?
Pumpin' Pete.
Okay.
Fucking beast.
Yep.
Bro. That guy's still a fucking beast.
Like I remember, like I said, we had him at Scores.
That guy's a fucking.
we booked him at
Jesus
Scores.
Christ.
Well,
And all he wanted
Pumpin'
was
Pete for hip hop.
Dude, and his custom 12s, his custom 12s with the Italian flag on it.
Oh, dude.
Those motherfuckers.
yeah,
are
and
sick,
that
bro.
was another thing too. Like
That
when
motherfuckers are
when we-
sick, dude.
we had him at Scores, and
You brought him?
No, when we
I
had
was
him,
gonna say I've never seen him in person.
No.
They're all myth. I've only seen him on live streams.
no, when we had him at
He knows
Scores,
he's
it
ever
was
leave his
part of
house.
his it was part of his writer requirements to have turntables there. So
What, Italian flags on them?
no,
Okay.
but I had turntables, so I brought them in. Speaking of turntables, next question. What is your favorite DJ setup, or if you had a DJ writer, what would it be?
See, that it depends on the event.
Okay.
Depends on what you're doing because turntables are always my go-to.
Okay.
But that's not really good at a big club or a festival or anything like that. Like when Pete plays a fest, I like when he did Cicero Fest, I brought my turntables, but he uses the phase.
Yeah.
So he don't have to worry about the
yeah.
skipping and the sound quality and all that.
Yeah. Thanks, FaZe.
So depending on the event, if it's a big club or something like that, CDJs.
Okay.
I love my S7 or an S9 mixer. That's my go-to mixer. Yeah, that's it.
3J said that you like belt drive turntables.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with those.
Oh, dude.
There's nothing wrong with those.
You just gotta start. You gotta start early in the headphones. Let it get past that. Let it get past that. Speed it up with your thumb, with your little finger, or slow it down with your thumb, and then start blending.
Especially with the straight arm tone arms.
Yeah.
Those things were bouncy with the. Oh my
Dude,
god, man.
Straight arm are great, but
Yeah.
it wears out the vinyl faster.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way. Yeah, I was like, because I was gonna get my tone arms changed to the straight ones, and I said, no, fuck it. I found that out. Yeah.
House 13, we answered Maria's question. He answered the question.
No, but our other buddy, Mr. Nieves, don't forget to answer the question. Well, don't forget the question.
I know Maria asked Dave C what keeps him motivated to DJ, and he answered the question.
Okay, sorry. I
See,
didn't know
she
if it
just
was-
commented. He answered it.
I didn't know if it was a different
Rewind.
question. Social media, you gotta love it.
You stupid.
Technology. Here we go again. Technology. Oh, got him.
Favorite genre of music to play?
House.
Oh, yeah. He answered
Now
that
it's
question.
house.
Now it's house.
Because hip hop's terrible now.
Favorite venue to play, past or present?
That's a hard one. I can tell you the place I've always wanted to play and never could.
Okay.
Medusas.
Oh,
What?
I never played Medusas. That was my dream to play there. And then when they moved it to Congress, I'm not talking about Congress.
Yeah.
Congress Theater. I played at Congress. I'm talking about Beaumont, Sheffield, Medusas, the original. Yeah. That would have been my dream venue.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I did there once, and then that's when, at that point, then I was about a year, and then he shut it down and went to Congress.
Yeah.
Why did they shut it down? That was my question.
It was I think they sold the building and they turned it into condos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was just renting at the time. I think he was just leasing it, but it was fucking huge, bro. And that's exactly what it looked like. It looked like apartments until you got up all the way upstairs. Mm-hmm. Oh, you remember Logan Square Auditorium?
Oh, dude, we still go to Logan
Are you
Square
serious?
Auditorium. Yeah.
Wow, it's still there.
We do one of our alumni.
That place is
for
fucking
Clemente.
huge, bro.
No, still the same.
Holy
except
shit.
they got a sound system now. They got a lighting
Really?
system. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because of those white boys. They do the live bands over there and shit like that. They do that. The what is that? Those rustic bands or some shit like that. Where they come in kind of like Billy Idol type bands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that
but
place
I've
is
been
still there, huh?
Clemente does a Halloween party. A girl alumni. They do a Halloween party every couple of years there. It's always at Logan's Square.
Damn. That place is fucking huge, bro. Holy shit. I remember because they didn't have no elevator. We had to carry the fucking Sherwin Vegas up the stairs. Oh, my God. It was
and then if
pain.
you had the setup up top, you're screwed. Like for a private event, they put you up in the balcony.
Yeah. Oh,
You
yeah?
had to go up that little hallway upstairs. Yeah, no, forget that.
That sucks.
That's a lot. I was going through the comments real quick. 3J said that Dave wanted to play a Zero Gravity.
I've never even been to that place, bro.
You've never been to Zero
I've
Gravity?
never been to that place, bro. No, hell no. When
You're
I
not
found out
missing
it
a
was
lot.
all
That
ages,
was
bro,
all
no,
Euro,
I
right?
wasn't going
You're
there,
not
bro.
missing a lot.
I wasn't going there.
I was there.
I heard a lot of drugs
I
were
would-
passed by a lot of kids in that place, man. I
But then
heard
again,
a lot of ecstasy, a lot of acid, bro. And then as far as it was, bro, because you got to understand, just like Dave C said, bro, the North Siders stay on the North Side. We didn't go to Schaumburg. We didn't go to the North South Side. Bro, as far as the burbs was Norwich. That was it, bro. That was like stopping grounds.
Yeah.
That was it. And if you passed Harlem Avenue, you were gonna either
That
get
was-
into a fight.
And even then,
With
you
the
need
Harlem
to know
boys.
people from Harlem Avenue to go over there by Harlem Avenue.
Right, exactly. Because you're going to Harlem and you're not
It
from
was-
Harlem, bro. No, it wasn't. That was Jersey Shore.
It was
over
all
again, bro.
Euro.
Hell, fucking.
It
no.
was all Euro. It was our house. I was the closing DJ from 2 to 4, and it was just that. It was just
Okay, so again, in the beginning of the show, me and Dave were talking again about old school, and we used to street race together. And again, that's I remember, bro. All right, so we used to go to Harlem, and we used to street race over there with all the fucking those Italians with the big fucking motor cars. With our RX-7s and our
their
bikes,
5.0s
yeah, and the nitrous and shit like that. Well, over there by the factory over on Cumberland, right on Cumberland. You ever been to that one? We used to in the back of Cumberland, right off the back of Cumberland. There was always that factory area.
No, but
We used-
when I used to go up there to race, we used to go by East River Road.
Yeah, right. Cumberland East
Before the
River Road.
turn,
Yeah,
and by Lawrence over there, between Lawrence and the Expressway, that strip right there.
Yeah.
We used to drag race over there.
oh shit.
yeah. You know how many fights we got into over there? Fucking, you lost, bro, by a car and a half. No, I didn't. You hit the. I mean, bro, they would make up so many excuses, and by the time the cops were there, we had to leave. It's like fucking, you know how much money I fucking stole from that area? Fuckers. Man, good times, man. Good times. Good times.
If you had to do an opening set, who would you like to open up for?
That's a good one, man. Because there's so many. I've had the honor of playing with a lot of great DJs. I'd like to play another set with some of my old brothers. You know, I just played with Sneak. Let me think. Man, who would I? Let me think about that. Come back to me.
all right.
Because there's so many. I mean,
All right. I'll
How
get
about
back.
3J? He wants you to open up for him.
I'll open up for 3J anytime, every time.
He's a beast, bro.
He
He's
is.
good. He's
He
real
is.
good, man.
Yeah, he's
Real good.
and he's a good dude.
Yeah.
I'm sure I know the answer to this one, but do you prefer DJing for private events or in the clubs and bars or festivals?
Clubs and bars now, festivals.
Okay. What is your DJ's pet peeve?
I think we went over that. People not putting in the work.
Using sync.
Want to go from 1 to 100 miles an hour without putting in any practice, any time, any effort.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
That's
Get him.
that's pretty
Get 'em.
much it.
It's kind of like these kids that come out of fucking when I was working at the motorcycle dealer. It's like these kids that, hey man, I just got out of fucking school. I got my paperwork. Good, you're a glorified oil changer. That's all you are. Until you could show us that you could turn a wrench and fucking really fix a bike, you ain't touching shit.
Yeah.
Take that oil drain plug down and I want to spend all this money for school. Until you could prove yourself, you ain't going nowhere, my friend.
Steps.
Yep, absolutely baby steps, bro. So you spent all that money for a 13-hour an hour fucking oil change job. Good job, dumbass.
Any advice to upcoming DJs wants to come up in this industry?
Network.
Wait, you know Dave Gonzalez?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Good dude.
Yeah, sorry
Another
to hear
good
that,
dude.
man. He's all right. No, I love
Is he in
Dave,
the
man.
chat?
Yeah, he's in the chat. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I mean, practice, make contacts, go out and network. I mean, as much as people hate the game, it's a game that must be played.
That I could agree.
Nemo just hit it on the head too. That's
What?
another thing.
Bringing controllers to a festival, that's a pet peeve.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Yeah. Unless
Numo and I love Numo. He's what's up,
yeah.
brother?
Yeah, I DJ
We've
with
had
Numo.
this conversation.
I DJ with Numo a couple times.
You know, and the funny thing is, bro, is that the controller they're wheeling in, there's already one up there. Same thing. Same thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, there's the room. Can I put my controller on top of this one?
All I need to know is what equipment is there so I can have the music formatted.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
I don't need, well, can I bring my, you guys could use, I got the latest. No, dude, just whatever's there.
But my
As long as it
firmware's
works.
updated.
Yeah, as long as it works properly.
So is mine, bro. You'll be fine.
Dude, the DJ to go thing, we could throw down on that
I
stuff.
love that thing.
Anything.
I love that thing, bro.
That's when I used to do private events, that was my backup in case something happened with the controller or whatever. Boom, I plugged that sucker in. Let's go.
3J just also commented for his pet peeve. He said, "Put a controller on top of a CD chase."
Oh yeah, that's what I just said, bro. That's what I just said, man. Well, my God. At that point, you lost. I don't care how badass of a DJ you could be. Fucking Bad Boy Bill. If Bad Boy Bill ever walked in and did that, bro, you're done. Have a nice day. Unplug your shit. Go home.
See, and I said this on the show in the past. I was like, the first
Disrespectful.
episode. I was like, I said that DJ should be able to play. DJ should be able to play on anything.
Yes.
They should be able to learn different controllers and different CDJ setups and stuff like that, because you may never know what you walking into, but at least you know ahead of time by asking the venue what gear that they have. Like, oh, okay, I could work with this. I could work with that.
Unless you're gonna you go through that and then you get there and yes they have it, but there's shit spilled on it, missing buttons, fucking the left side doesn't work, the left channel doesn't work, the RCA's are halfway ripped the fuck out. Yeah, the equipment's got to work, man, because it's gonna fall on you if you sound like shit because of the equipment.
And I'll throw something else, and someone like a Pumpin' Pete, he is a turntablist. You book him for an event, a festival or whatever, you have to bring his turntables.
Correct.
He's a turntablist. That's what you're hiring him to do.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets to bring his gear, or we supply the gear that he needs.
Yep.
Like when he did Cicero Fest, I brought the turntables. He brought his mixer.
Okay.
It's called a writer.
Yeah, that's what you're paying him to do.
Yep.
Now, when they get into like the caviar and the Red Bulls and shit, you can go fuck yourself on that, okay? You can go fuck yourself. I need a fucking. I don't want an Uber picking me up from the airport. I need a stretch limo with a girl driving it. Well, you can go fuck yourself. You can stay your happy ass at home.
Fat Man has said that some headliners can request what equipment they want to DJ.
Headliners, yes, correct.
Headliner.
But 9 times out of 10, you're already going to have the equipment they want.
Of course. Of course.
I'm doing a house event. I have 3000s and I have an S7. They're going to feel right at home. Even though a lot of them used, the Pioneer 900, whatever.
900 XS2.
It's not that big of a transition. And the 3000s, they all know. So 9 times out of 10, you're going to have what a headliner wants anyway, if you got decent gear.
Yeah. But,
SEMA.
SEMA.
Probably heard that fucking SEMA. Fucking Carlos.
What's
Holy
up, Carlos?
shit. Fucking no. What's it called now? What's the new Zima is what's that fucking shit called now that everybody's drinking?
White Claw?
Yeah, White Claw. That's the new Zima. That's the new Zima.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That is the new Zima.
It tastes like shit. It tastes like shit then, and it still tastes like shit now, even in a different can.
Nah, but for
now it's flavored.
But not for in general. DJ should be able to play and everything, and it'll be making your life much easier if you do know that.
Yeah.
Except for that fucking DVD, that stupid fucking controller. No offense, and
The
I know
XDJ?
you guys. I hate that. I hate that controller. I hate that. That's just not.
My only gripe is that I don't. I think it's just me because I think it's just me. Like I can't. I'll play in everything, but and I have, but like I would just prefer like a setup that has like 2 USB outputs, like a Ref 7 or Ref 5 or S11 or S9 or S7 or something like that.
Why is that?
Because during changeover, when you're changing over
I
from
don't
one
change
DJ,
over, so fuck it.
well, you DJ by yourself majority of the time.
Yeah.
But like if another DJ is coming in, like how are you gonna change over?
It's very easy. Very easy. We had to do it in the first controller. You know what you do?
What?
You just take a headphone jack, fucking plug it into one of the lines, and all you had to do is fucking run in your iTunes or whatever or Spotify, run a Spotify on that channel, disconnect the USB,
Yeah, you can
have
do
the next DJ echo either that or you have a fucking nice mixer. You could use the echo and go all the way to 8, and it's just echo out that fucking beat.
Or just be really simple about it and find out that you can't. There's only one USB port, so you're only going to use one laptop.
Yeah.
So bring your stuff on a flash drive.
Yeah,
It's
you can do
already
that too.
Serato compatible.
But I don't want
And
that guy to have all my music on his laptop now.
Then delete it. You can delete it off there.
Well, it's good. First of all, it's not going to download directly into that because that would take fucking days. Okay, that's for half these files that some of these guys got. You pop in fucking. You got a terabyte flash drive now.
No. They only got to put a couple of sets. Scroll, drop it into the Serato. And when you're done, you can delete them off there. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, right. You could. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're still not literally downloaded
No,
into
these
your
guys
laptop.
with 10 terabyte monstrosity fucking external hard drives, plug it in your laptop. Now your shit's either.
Hey man,
gonna
you're
crash.
talking about me, bro. All right, you're talking
Yeah,
about
but you
me.
can plug it into
Fuck it around.
yours.
Fuck it around. Fuck it around.
But you plug it into mine,
Yeah.
and boom, done.
No.
Yeah, nah, hell no. That's no.
I always have backup, brother. Always. Hey, man, look.
Freddie comment. He's like, sorry, no rotary mixers for me.
I love those rotary mixers, man. I actually those. I mean, for house music, they were great because obviously you could. I mean, like I said, you could do a
Long blends.
64, but you do hip hop with that shit. No, that ain't working for
Long
nothing.
blends.
Nah,
I bought
you're
an
sitting
old
there.
used beat up rotary specifically just to practice the skill of blending.
Yeah.
Just those long blends. Just,
Yeah.
man, you really get into when you start messing with the treble and the bass, you really get into the nuance
Yeah.
of the record. I mean, you really
It was definitely a different game, bro. That thing was badass, and those fucking mixers are heavy as fuck too.
I'm gonna go back to the opening set. If you like to open up for a DJ, who'd you like to open up for?
oh shit, yeah, that's right.
I got one more for you.
I would say Terry Hunter.
Okay. All right.
Beast.
I'm a house head.
Yeah.
Never. I when I played my house music fest, I was one of the openers. He was one of the closers. So I don't count that.
Hey, you played
I
at
don't count that. I need like to be.
Yeah.
Hey, you played at that new spot, Berlin, right? Or is it Berlin called Berlin over there on Broadway?
Berlin.
Berlin, or is it Paris or so? For fucking, it's over on Belmont Broadway and Foster, I think it is, or Lawrence.
Uptown Lounge?
Yeah.
No.
It's all house
Bottom
music.
Lounge?
I don't know. It's all house music. It's almost right on the
Never Have
corner.
I Ever. I think.
No,
it
no,
is,
no,
or-
no,
No, that's Lincoln Park.
That's Lincoln Park. This one's over by the Riv, where the old Riv used to be. It's all house music. Oh, who the fuck, bro? Because Gene Hunt was
I
there.
know
Oh,
who you're talking about.
Le
Yeah.
Nocturne or something?
yeah, Nocturnal. Yeah, Nocturne. Yeah,
Nocturne.
yeah, Nocturne.
No,
You been
I
there
haven't
yet?
played there. I've
No?
been there.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been there for Gene's birthday party, but I haven't played there.
Okay.
Okay. One more last question. Who's your Mount Rushmore of DJs?
No, you can't ask him that. There's a lot of people in here that are friends.
Yeah,
No, don't put him on that spot, bro. I already hear fucking people motherfucking this guy right now.
me.
DJ AM.
Okay. DJ AM, all right.
The Route Mushmore had a lot more people. Start naming some more.
Who's your three more?
There's like three more, bro.
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
want three more?
yeah,
Yeah,
Mount Rushmore,
Those
bro.
are Mount Rushmore
You know the
DJs.
four presidents?
Oh, doy.
I know it's past your bedtime.
And,
Sorry,
and
bro.
you're looking at me, and I'm like, what is he waiting for? What's the question?
You said one guy, bro. There's three more.
Jazzy Jeff.
DJ AM, JC Jeff.
On the house side, Louis Vega.
Oh, Louis Vega, he is dope. So dope.
Yeah. And his partner, Kenny Dope.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we really asked him that.
AM, DJ AM, JC Jeff, Louis Vega,
Vega.
and
Louis Vega's dope.
yeah, he is dope. And
Louis Vega's
Kenny
good.
dope.
I haven't heard of that guy in a long time.
I've seen recently.
He's in his 60s now, right? He's almost like 60 years old now, Louis Vega.
He's up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he,
Lately, I've been watching his sets on YouTube. And I'm
yeah,
like,
he was just in Paris recently, bro, doing a badass set, bro. Oh my god,
damn.
yeah, that set was dope. I mean, he was killing it, man. I mean, dude, some of these guys, man. I mean, dude, they're still relevant.
I remember.
I
was-
hope at 60 I'm still
Wait,
relevant.
Did you know he is related to Hector Lavoe?
No,
He is like his nephew or something.
no shit.
Yeah.
Wow, small
I
world.
remember I was watching a set that he did. He was in Europe somewhere, and he had like pretty much every generation in that crowd dancing. Like he had like little kids dancing. He was like, he had like teenagers dancing.
There's
And,
another fucking beast right now,
And-
Mr. Cheese Whiz.
and like parents and elderlies dancing. I'm like, damn. So
Yeah,
He's 58.
he's 58.
yeah. That's like I said, Cheese Whiz is another beast, man. He's another good house.
3J
good house.
3J has a question for you. Who is the most underrated DJ you've seen?
I think he's waiting for his name.
I was just gonna say,
he's
I know
poking.
what he's
He's
waiting
just
to
poking.
hear.
He's just sitting there poking. I got you, bro. We got you. We speak 3J.
Me. It's me. I'm the most underrated DJ. No, just kidding.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, right.
There's a lot. There's a lot of great DJs that no one will ever know. Because again, they don't network correctly. They don't make the contacts. But some of the greatest DJs you ain't never gonna know.
Okay. That's true. That's very true.
All right, so Mr. Nieves won't get off our back even though we asked you this question. So is it who you know or what you know? You already answered that. I'm just repeating for Mr. fucking Yavis over here. So
It should be what you know, but it's a combination of both. It's who you know and what you know.
no, it's more what you know. In order for what you know, then
Explain.
because in order for you to get into that spot or get somewhere in life, it's what you know.
You
And
gotta
then when you
back
get
up
into
your
that
skills.
spot, that's when you show your skill and you show what you know. But if it's who you know and what you don't know, then you're fucked. Then you're fucked. Then you're gonna sit there just like Dave said earlier. You know, he put somebody on, man, and and this motherfucker, he played one genre for the last 4 hours. What the fuck are you gonna do? You don't know shit. You're gone.
There's
King.
nobody dancing.
Gone.
I don't know
King.
why.
There's nobody here. People walked in, walked out.
It should be what you know. And why do you feel that way, Dave? Like, why do you think it should be like what you know in the industry?
Well, again, it's putting in the work, the
Putting in
time,
the
the
work.
effort, and getting to a level where you have that skill set and knowing how to read a crowd, knowing how to play for that crowd,
Yeah, look up.
but without a leg up. Again, some of the greatest DJs you will never know.
There's a lot of bad motherfuckers on YouTube that you see, bro, that are cutting it up
Yeah.
and shit like that. It'd be like, dude, I've never heard of this kid, bro, ever. I've never even seen this guy out. And he's never in the club. He's always in his room. Maybe they're shy. Maybe they don't want to get out. Maybe it's being in front of that camera will put them out there without putting them out there per se. Without that's the wave of the future, man. A lot of people are gonna start doing that. You're gonna see shit on clubs. You're gonna see video walls.
But there is a lot of fake TikTok DJs out there also.
How do you
don't
know?
put in the
How do
work.
you know? How do you know that they're fake? Because you don't see the fucking the lines bouncing. Because they don't have the fucking
Because they don't touch the pitch control to start.
The equipment's not on.
That's true.
There's no cables plugged into the back.
Oh, you didn't get the new wireless? Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's all wireless, bro.
Power supply's wireless too.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. It's off a generator in the back room. Wireless.
Marquez Antonio has a question for Dave C. Festival DJs, is it because they have skill or is it a favor set?
A favorite slut?
Favorite
Is he
set.
trying
Favorite
to,
fest.
is he trying to call me out? Is that what he's saying?
I don't know, man.
People are doing
They're-
favors for me. Is that what you're trying to say? And that's my partner that I do Sunday afternoon grooves with.
Oh,
There's going to be Sunday afternoon one
Again,
proof.
it should be skills. It should be a following. You build your following through skill set, through practice, through networking. But it's also favors. Let's call it what it is.
Favors?
You know, I'm going to
scratch
put you
my
on
back,
my
that's
event. You're going to put me on your event. But you still got to have the talent to back it up.
true. Can't walk in there thinking you know it and you don't. Yep.
Be
don't have the
early.
skills.
Be early to your set so you're not playing Yolanda 2 minutes after the last DJ did.
Oh, goodness.
Especially in festivals, man. You need to be there early.
Oh, of course.
Or if you're going to play Yolanda, man, fucking at least match it up with something else. Fuck.
Stop it. Stop it.
At least match it up with something else, bro. Come on. Work
The
with me.
tribal version, I told you.
No favors. No favors. No favors bring the talent. I love that.
Oh, wow.
Yep, no favors here. It's not what you know, it's who you blow.
Richie's right. In
somebody
a
actually said-
perfect world, that's the way it should be.
Nah.
But it's not always the case.
Nah.
No.
Whose pockets are padding?
Yeah?
Yeah.
The owners. Not playing.
Shit. Fucking fix the sound system. You better hook me up.
Stupid.
Hey, can I test out the sound system? Can I be the first one, please? No, fuck it around.
Peter Ramos is like, leave that track alone, Yolanda alone.
Because it's his favorite.
It is?
Yeah, it's his favorite. He's got it on his ringtone.
You stupid.
Yeah.
Now
on
he-
repeat.
now-
It's
now-
on repeat.
Yeah, now he's a Southsider. Now he's really got to show.
Wow.
Southside!
Jesus Christ.
Maybe get rid of the White Sox. Thank God.
Hey, I love my Southside people. I just want to let all you guys know. I don't know what this guy over here is talking about.
No, I love Southsiders, man. A lot of my friends are from the Southside, man.
Really?
I give.
oh,
hey,
now you got off? No,
I've
okay.
always had a lot of friends from the Southside, bro. There's that. Like, we talked about that
You know-
when Freddie was here, bro.
I
We talked
get it,
about
I
that
get
because
it.
a lot of the Southsiders look like Freddie. Freddie said it himself. House 13. He says, bro, I barely mix on the South Side. I'm always on the North Side.
He's always on the
He's
North
always
Side,
on the
correct.
North Side.
So here's my question.
Thanks, Dave C. But he's always on the North Side.
So here's my question for you. How come I never see you play on the South Side?
Because there's no reason for me to play on the South Side. The farthest I go south is like the South Loop. Have a nice day.
Like recently, I've never.
Why am I gonna go to the South Side? Why?
I'm just saying, like,
let them deal with that shit, bro.
gets a
I got my own
nosebleed.
stuff. Yeah, I get a nosebleed. It's way too. It's too high. No, I don't know. There's what's really to do on the South Side. What clubs are on the South Side?
it's just like another place, just another area in the city. There's a bunch of other clubs on the south side. You got Perception Lounge, you got Bar, you got Mars Bars.
I was never invited. I was never invited. Shit, I was barely invited to the battle, but I was to judge it.
Okay.
That was on the South Side.
No,
And it was from a North Sider too.
Yeah.
Someone said because you're a Cubs fan. I'm a Cubs fan.
I'm a Cubs fan all day, bro. All day I'm a Cubs fan. Fuck that all day. I call it. I bleed blue.
Cause I play on the south side and I don't have any issues with it. I mean,
But
Affirmative
tell me
action.
this, Can you be as open to play what you want on the South Side?
I'll be honest with you, no.
Exactly. And that's
Yeah.
why I
And we had that conversation when we had the North Side versus South Side episode.
What's that?
That you can't be comfortable playing. You can't be playing the shit that you play on the North Side and the South Side.
yeah.
You
Wow.
can't.
North Side's much more open to
South
new
Side's not.
music, different kind of styles.
South Side's not. And I think House 13 said that too. Like they're used to hearing a certain genres of music. Like you can't play deep house on the South Side.
My formula for the South Side is this: 3 old, 1 new. 3 old, 2 new.
Cypress
old,
Hill,
1
fucking Diggable Planets, Black Sheep, and then Cardi B.
Peter Ramos says lies. That's what he says.
Yeah, whatever, bro. Because he's a Southsider now.
Southside Cheese Whiz says Southside is more soulful.
On
That's
Sundays,
true. Stupid.
on Sundays after church.
Southeast side, the black community.
Yeah, no shit, man.
Yeah,
Got that
yeah.
soul house going on.
Yeah. I love Soulful House. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I do too.
You got that stomp that. This sounds like Outkast.
But no, he's right.
What's that fuzz?
You can't play the shit you play on the North Side and the South Side because they will come up to you like, "Can you play this? Can you play that?" And you already know what they're expecting for you to hear. So
All right, that was funny because Studio 63 has like a list of DJs that haven't even been in there yet. That's been trying to get in there. Somebody said, yeah, Studio 63 is still open on the South Side.
yeah, they're open.
They've been open since 1963. I know.
Not the same venue.
No, they moved. Yeah, they moved down the street.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
But they
or not
still-
down the street, but like a couple blocks
Yeah,
down.
but
from,
dude, that's like soundbar, bro, for the South Side, bro. Ain't nobody getting in there, bro, unless you know somebody.
DJ
I've
wise,
played
Yeah.
there. I've played there. It's not bad.
But you know people from the South Side.
Well, yeah.
See? It's not what you know, it's who you know. Exactly. If you walked in there and be like, hey, I'm from the North Side and I've just been here, they'll skirt. I'm sorry, sir. Do you have Yolanda in your
Hey, that's how you get in the door. You show Yolanda. I got Yolanda.
Have it
Okay,
as a
come on in.
ringtone. Hey, call me right when I get in there, bro. Oh, sorry, I gotta get in. Sorry, hello. Oh, yeah, I'm in a meeting right now. Can I call you back? Oh, you like Yolanda? You're hired. And Acid Thunder? Sweet.
oh wow.
Acid Thunder was actually
Dave
really good.
C. Any last words?
No,
Any good gems that you want to drop for these new DJs that's coming up in this world?
Fuck the new DJs, man. This everybody. Because
Somebody's
this
gotta
is an
take our
idol
place.
right here.
So I gotta take your place.
Somebody's got to take our place. So put in the work and come on up.
That you know what, dude? That's a $1 million question, dude. Do you think in the next 15 to 20 years you think DJ is still gonna be relevant?
Not if they continue to allow technology to take over the DJ's place. Again, a tool, not a crutch.
Yeah, but that robot is only controlled by. It's like my dad. When my dad got the fucking his first iPhone, I got a smartphone. I stopped him. I said, Dad, the phone's only as smart as the asshole pushing the buttons, bro.
Amen.
Okay.
So stop that. I said, just because you got a smartphone don't mean shit. And if you don't know how to use it, it's like a controller. If you don't know how to use it, you're fucked. Robot is being pushed by artificial intelligence, which is being done by humans. We're the ones that are in putting all this shit in their head. So, I mean, is that person, or is that AI or robot going to be able to fucking read the crowd? Especially, what do you think we're going to see a meme with the fucking robot pushing some girl from the head from the DJ booth, telling her to get the fuck out of here?
Well, but like, what's that chat GBT stuff?
Chat.
I mean,
What's that?
if you know it's a new technology.
It's a technology that types everything up for you.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
I heard about that.
if you program like a jukebox, the electronic jukeboxes know what their number one play is, what their number two play is.
Yeah, like touch tunes and stuff like that. Yep.
How can they not take that and input it into, a Studio 63 has a digital DJ? Well, after so many months, they know what the crowd wants to hear.
Years ago, and I mentioned this to you. Years ago, Serato had this app called Serato Pile. So it
Pile
was,
of shit.
Stupid. It was an app. It was an app only available for iOS devices, and you're able to have a bunch of songs on this app, and it mixes it for you.
Oh, so that's the shit. I gotta take a shit bath. I go
Is
bathroom break.
that no
Bathroom break.
No, but like it auto mixes it for you, and it got it down to BPM. So like so it's not playing like something off the wall. Like it matches up BPM for you, and it plays the song as if you're like if you're like a DJ playing a mix. So I don't know what happened with that app, but it was available for iOS devices by Serato Pile.
You know what?
PYL. Yeah.
But
I
I forgot who was on the show. Was that Mike White? Yeah, it was Mike White. When Mike White was on the show, and he even said it. He was just like, dude, I got a phone call for an emergency DJ at one of a big club that he was working at on the south side or in the south suburbs, and unfortunately he couldn't be there. So what the club did was, just because they played a mix and they put one of the bar backs back there because people weren't jamming, they weren't vibing unless you see somebody physically behind the decks. So, dude, you can sit there like Katy Perry or not Katy Perry, but Paris Hilton, and sit there and fucking throw your hands up, and you're not doing shit. And as long as people see that, I guess that they'll feel a lot better about that.
And that's going to kill the industry, because now, instead of paying you, someone that is skilled, that knows their craft, they're going to pay their busboy. One of you busboys, take a turn, go up there for an hour, and just push play and stand up there.
Yeah. As the other guy sitting on his fucking phone. How the fuck are you doing it from your phone, dude? What the fuck? I don't know, man.
Serato Pyro. That's what it looks like. That's what it's called. Serato Pyro. I still got that.
Pyro was caught on fire and it's no longer around.
So, any advice to the well-seasoned DJs? Ask by Numo.
That's by Al too, because I said it first.
I don't have no advice for Numo that he doesn't already know. He's a veteran. I call him for advice.
Okay.
And that's another thing. That's another thing to tell the newer DJs. Never be afraid to learn from someone that knows more than you.
Just because we have rusty bitch faces doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, and it don't matter how many years you've been in the game. There's new technology constantly coming out. There's always more to learn.
Well said.
Yeah.
There's always more to learn. Trust me, because there's... I'll put like 2020. I was trying to learn record box, and it was like learning a new language to me. Like I couldn't get the hang of record box. I asked a DJ because he was like well versed into it. He was using record box for like 3 years, and I was like, help me understand this. Like what should I do and stuff like that. And he gave me like a crash. Spent like the day with him and gave me like a crash course on it. So.
It's not that hard to use.
For me, it was like learning something new because I'm so used to Serato.
But it was like DJ Algorithm. When I got on DJ Algorithm, it's the same thing, bro. I mean, and DJ Algorithm gives you everything all in one package. Not like Serato gives you have to buy these plugins. No, fucking DJ Algorithm, bro. I love that fucking. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks,
K-City.
Yeah, K-City. Because he's the one who put me on that, bro. And that's the best thing ever, bro. Literally, you can mix off your phone now. You just plug your phone in and call it a day, bro. And you could mix off the cloud as long as your stuff is on the cloud and there's a good internet connection.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah, you don't have to bring shit, bro. You fucking turn around like USB sticks and pull out your iPhone and call it a day. And while you're using it, it cancels everything else. So in case you get a phone call, it goes directly to voicemail. Nothing ever happens, bro. And you could go live on that shit. You could do whatever you want, man. This thing is fucking pretty dope, man. I mean, as a backup, because we don't know what's really gonna happen with Serato. Why did Pioneer buy it back? Do they really want to phase it out so then they can actually
that's the rumor I've been hearing.
They could really work on record box because Serato, they know it was industry standards, which was the stupidest thing that they did to bring out record box because they knew record box wasn't going to hit like Serato already because Serato was industry standards. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was using Serato. So it's like, okay, you just shut yourself in the foot because if you talk to 99% of the DJs out there, they're still using Serato. I mean,
they want to corner the market. I think they just want to take over everything.
Well, Denon turned around and Denon put it in their ass because Denon's equipment's pretty badass, man.
It is. It's
pretty fucking
quality,
badass.
It's good equipment, But because it is not the standard, you're not going to see it.
Yep, exactly.
We said this when we talked about DJ.
Denon's
Like, you
got. I
see-
think Denon equipment is way better than Pioneer. I mean, Rain too, as far as Rain, but Rain is. I mean, if you're looking for like the good quality
quality?
stuff, the good quality
Oh, yeah.
at a good price.
Hands
I mean,
down.
yeah, definitely. I mean, the controllers and stuff are a lot heavier than the fucking Pioneers. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
Like that one CDJ that they got, that
They're
thing's
not
pretty
plastic,
badass.
they're metal.
They're
Yeah, they're
metal.
metal, yeah.
We said this.
Yeah.
They're metal. All the girls metal. Even that damn Reloop Flux that I got.
Yeah.
It's metal.
Yeah, that really.
It's all
that
metal.
thing's fucking that. Damn, you're talking about the old Serato boxes that were bricks, bro. That fucking Reloop fucking box, bro. You can fucking kill somebody with, bro.
Throw it through somebody's window.
Straight the fuck up. What do you want? You want that request? Come here, fucking knock him on the head.
So Dave C. Again. Any last words? Any last words?
You know what? I'm just thankful to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
Hey man, we broke his virginity after how many years, man? He's never been on a fucking podcast.
I'm just surprised somebody actually cared what we had to say, what I had to say.
Man, bro.
Oh,
I've,
yeah.
I've been dying for this fucking moment, man.
Thank you,
And to have these fucking. I mean, we're talking pioneers, man. Between you and you know and Maria and House 13
Gino's
and
online
I
right
mean,
now.
bro,
What's
all
up,
these.
Gino?
All of our past guests, who that fucking everybody. I mean, dude, we again, no matter where you're at on the spectrum and the ladder, bro, in this industry, man. I mean, you know, and we see that you're working hard. Hey, man, you're more than welcome to come on the platform. I just finished talking to Patrick Wayne today, man, and then we're gonna have him on the show too as well, man.
Love
So
my
that's gonna be
brother.
awesome,
Patrick's
man.
a great dude.
He's a great dude. He's a badass DJ too, man. And I mean,
Yes.
you know, he's great, man. You know, and at first when I first saw him, man, no, I'm not talking shit, but it's just like, you're a DJ. And then I heard him, I'm like, holy fuck, he's a DJ. This guy's dope, dude. Cause I don't know, man. Some
And that's
people don't.
where being humble. I've been at just hanging out, chilling with a couple of DJs buddies, and somebody said, "Oh yeah, he's a DJ." I had one guy tell me, "You're a DJ?" Like literally, like
Yeah.
give me that look.
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn, that's rude."
Right.
No, I never said that out loud.
Then they-
I never said that out loud. I was just. I met Patrick Quinn years ago, man. But I mean, this motherfucker's a beast, bro. That guy's dope,
Yeah, he
dude.
is.
He's dope.
He can scratch, boy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, and I mean, you know, he's been around for a long time, just like Pete, man. Pete. Pete's one of my fucking heroes too, man. I mean, just like
Humping
holy
Pete.
shit, yeah, bro. I mean, bro, I watched Pete
That's
back
who we
in the
need-
DMC days.
That's who we need to get on the show.
The DMC days when that shit was, I mean, they were filming it with the
Okay.
video, with a video camera, with the VHS camera, bro. You're talking about back in those days, man. I mean, fuck, man. I saw Pete's battle. I remember when fucking Bill battled. Do you remember that one?
Dude, that was fucking with the dildo.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was hilarious.
Yeah, we had Nick Rockwell on the show, man, and you know who Nick Rockwell is, right? Yeah, he's a tour guy. And dude, I asked him, I said, "You ever saw that battle?" He was like, "No, not recently." I was like, "Okay, you don't want to watch it then. You don't want to watch it then." That was crazy, bro. He got disqualified.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he got
he
disqualified
did.
for that.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah, but that was the shit, bro. Everybody was like, "What the fuck? Holy shit!"
He was playing to the crowd.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, short dick man.
They weren't. The DMC wasn't that style.
No, it wasn't. Nah,
yeah,
nah. That when he battled, what, 91? It was like 90, like
Yeah,
89,
91,
91.
92.
Yeah, 91, 92. Yeah, I remember. Because I still got that VHS. I just don't have a VHS player. Damn it. I gotta
Have a
convert-
VCR?
No. Who has a VCR, my guy? I got a 4-track. Did that work? I don't know what the fuck. I gotta go. I fucking rent one on Amazon or get one on Amazon.
Amazon.
My boy Marquez wants me to do a shameless plug for our events.
Go ahead, man. Do it, man. This is your platform, my friend.
Saturday night, 5-star, Chicago Avenue in Ashland. So you happy, Marquez?
Wait a minute.
We got Steve Miggity Maestro's gonna be there.
Wasn't that the old Cobra's Lounge?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that
Yeah,
place
right
is
there.
fucking badass,
Yeah,
man.
he
That place is
remodeled it.
nice.
We do our Sunday events there every other Sunday in the summer.
Yeah.
We took a break for football season,
Uh-huh.
but we're gonna do Saturday with Steve Miggity Maestro
Okay.
and James Dean,
Uh-huh.
and then in March we're gonna start back up every other Sunday.
That's
First
awesome,
and third
dude.
Sundays.
That's fucking awesome, bro. That place is nice, man.
Yeah,
that
it
place is real
It
nice.
is.
I haven't
the owner's
seen the
great.
Yeah.
The owner's an ex-DJ. Just like when we were at 606 Cafe, the owner was an ex-DJ, so they get it. They understand
Yeah.
the way the industry works,
Right.
and they work with us.
Right. That's cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't been there in a while, man. That's why when you said it, Ashland, I was like, wait a minute, this is old Cobra Lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that place was cool, bro. That place, it was like a live band. They had a lot of live bands there and like really deep
Oh,
house music.
no. I'm thinking, no, it wasn't Cobra Lounge. It was called something else back. Cobra Lounge was on Ashland. We're on Chicago Avenue. Chicago Avenue and Bishop, to be precise. It was called. It was a happening spot back in the day, and they remodeled it. New owners, but it's Cobra's. That's down the street.
Yeah, it's Ashland Lake.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. Ashland Lake, right. Just due north of the train tracks, on Ashland.
Yes.
Yeah, right at the light. It's right on the east side of the street.
Okay, I'm picturing Lake Street with the damn train tracks.
No, it's on Ashland.
I know, but I'm picturing driving down east.
Yeah. It's north
west,
of
west
Lake.
on Ashland.
It's kitty corner to the Batters Women's Shelter.
Oh, okay.
You know where the Batters
yeah,
Women's Shelter, and then
yeah.
there's a park, and then there's the train tracks, which is Lake Street, and then it's like kitty corner to that. So right across.
All right.
Brother, this was a motherfucking honor, man. An honor, bro. Thank you, man. Seriously, this was a fucking honor, man. And thanks to your wife and everything for the hats, man. And we'll definitely give you guys a plug out on that, man, for sure.
Thank you.
No, thank you, man. This was, wow. This was, look at, dude, he's smiling. Look at, you got this guy fucking smiling.
No.
How's it feel to have these older guys on here and you can actually hear where it stopped? It started.
I learned a lot.
I learned a lot too, and I was in the trenches with these guys.
I learned a lot, especially the obviously different eras, times was different back then, and I learned that back then obviously it wasn't easy back then. DJs nowadays, we have it so damn easy. I would consider myself a new DJ. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
You had CDs. you use CDs. You did CDs nuts, right?
Shut up.
Fuck out of here. You're not a veteran yet.
But yeah, I have it.
Okay, I'm fucking around.
But these new DJs just have it so fucking easy. It's just mind blowing to me.
Yep.
Like they need to put in the work, as Dave C said. So most of these DJs, they
everything's handed to them.
Yeah.
Everything's handed to them.
Yeah. Like silver platter.
Yep, absolutely.
Go forth, my child, and that's about it.
Absolutely, because you got double D's and you got a pretty face, but you can't mix for shit. They're gonna put you up there.
Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, TikTok.
They'll put you in the background.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, yep. They're gonna pay somebody
and then
else
when they,
to do the puppet game.
And then when they get booked to play somewhere else, they be like, "What the fuck?"
They're like, what the fuck when you get booked at the place that you got to? Okay, we saw her. She sucks. We got to go. Bye.
Right. Dave C, again, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. It's been awesome chatting with you for the past couple of hours. I really appreciate it. Again, thank you guys for tuning in for the Industry DJs podcast. You can check us out every single Monday on Facebook Live, also on Twitch and YouTube at the Industry DJs. Next Monday, we have DJ Sam R who's going to be joining us.
Yep.
So that's going to be an interesting show as well.
Yep. We got Patrick Quinn coming up.
Yeah.
We got Patrick Quinn. We got fucking, hopefully, Urge and Q from the fucking casino. the dynamic duo, which I was going to touch on that because you said that you wanted to play over when you're going to be over there. Over at the casino here, they don't play anything under 120 BPM. They're all old school over there. That's what Julian wants.
Yeah.
So, I mean, everybody, all the old schoolers, when you walk in there, all you see is fucking 30 pluses in there. Mm-hmm. Then Yolanda.
The song for tonight is Yolanda.
Sorry, Maria. I got your back. I don't know these guys, Maria. I swear to God.
So again, Dave C, again, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
And thank you to Mrs. Dave. Thank you to your wife, man, for the awesome hats and letting you be here without her because she was supposed to be on the couch with us. So
yes, she was.
But the unfortunate part is, hey, duty's call. But we appreciate you guys seriously, man. So definitely, thank you very much.
To the words of Peter Ramos, support your local DJs.
He's from the South Side. We can't talk about him now.
All right, so to the words of I'll do it like this.
Watch your back. Stay vigilant, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll see you guys next Monday with Sam R. Have a good night, guys.
Yep. Cheers to 2024.